keeping the push to talk on.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm keeping push to talk on.
What? Oh, wait, why?
Because I don't want my mic making random sounds during your stream.
You know, it's fine. I mean, they're gonna hear random noises anyways.
Yeah, it's like on my end, it's like it looks like it's constantly going, so I can't tell if there's like background noise happening. Just like always there.
Yeah, it's always a bit slight, but that's just to be said about anything. And besides, I'm technically just recording at the moment. This is like a pseudo stream of shit. But I'm testing a lot of I'm testing a lot of shit out at the moment. It's just unfortunately with my internet being so dog ass, I can't trust to upload my videos onto Twitch or anywhere else until I can figure out what the hell my issue is with the internet. So I guess we'll just be playing around with it until I can figure it out. But I couldn't get a new internet connection anyways, or internet service provider, my bad.
Yeah, freaking Xfinity where I'm at, like a month ago, they were like turning my internet on and off for like a straight week doing maintenance.
They do that a lot too with like my fucking with CenturyLink. But I think it was because during the time they were like moving, like they had a huge building, but now they don't. So I don't know if it was because they're not getting as much as they used to, or if it's something else.
That would make sense.
But yeah. Since you guys are actually here, I might as well just edge you in. Sorry I can't show you. Yeah, sorry I can't show you guys on fucking here, because it's either that or... I mean, I'll do the virtual camera, but then you're gonna have, like, no audio.
Like game audio?
Yeah. So you're not gonna hear me blasting ass at the speed of fast. But yeah, I'll make everybody all tiny on the corner here so we can actually just have the good old clean stream.
Moving around at the speed of sound.
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Just keep moving on. Something, something. I can't remember how that song goes. Damn it. I tried. I fucking tried. Yeah, welcome. We are technically recording. Hello. Yeah, I know. But I'm probably going to use this footage as well a little bit in my video I want to make later, so I'll try to keep all the funny audio bits and quips out of the way while I'm doing this. But yeah. But hey, Yee, it's been a minute since the last time we played. Do you remember what we did last time?
I remember the behemoth. We tried fighting that again, I remember, but we failed. But we were trying to go... I remember us hunting for fucking materials for my weapon.
Yes.
During
What?
the fucking...
You want to take a look at what my guy is real quick?
Oh. Oh.
I have fought Fatalis many times.
I see that.
I'll tell you this right now. Every one of the weapons that you would have played with you would not have killed any of the monsters. It would have taken you for fucking ever.
Oh yeah, no, I bet.
Maybe the hammer for like the last two, but for Fatalis, it turns out that if you're a hammer user or a glaive main, you're fucked. You're not gonna output enough damage. And Fatalis is the one of the only monsters that is completely immune to stun, and Hammer does fuck all.
Yeah, that's why I never fought Fatalis.
Ah,
Like I fought him, but I don't fight Fatalis.
but he's like one of the best fights ever, though.
Oh my god.
I don't
But
care
you're
what
talking to
Kane
somebody
says.
who mains
Hold on.
Hammer his whole career,
Hammer time.
and then started maining Insect Glaive. Literally, Fatalis is my Achilles heel. And yes, Hammer time.
Maz, is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, I said I don't care what Kane says. It's gonna
Oh,
be hammer time, but he's gonna meet the hammer.
oh my god,
Or
no,
maybe I'm just gonna sit there.
you can't
swinging.
stun him. He's unstunnable. You want to know why? When you get the full set of armor, by the way, I think it's only one of the pieces. That's all it has is complete stun resistance. You can't be stunned.
You're acting like I want to stun him. I just want to hit him with the hammer.
No, I mean that's like your one buff that you get for being like that. It's literally your one buff.
Unless I use my blast hammer.
I've
No,
been getting
I know. I know. I know. There's nothing I can use that I have and own that'll work against Fatalis.
no, you
I've
can.
been enjoying using the charge blade. I've been trying to use that more.
Charge blade is okay. It works, but there's
It
a
has
Charge blade.
electricity.
from
It's a lot
Din.
of fun.
If I remember Din. Oh wow, here comes Din now. That was fast. Fucking yeah, you can use Charge Blade, but you're like fucked using like any other weapons than like the first 4 or 3, which is just Great Sword, Long Sword, Dual Blade. And if you can somehow master dodging to an insane degree, you could probably use bows or guns if you want.
See, I really want to learn dual blades.
Do it. It's really easy.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's the best mobile and high damaging class out there to date. Like it you can pump out so much fucking damage so quickly.
Dan's been trying to help me catch up to get to Iceborne.
But you don't even have Iceborne's DLC yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it until I get to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's
Yeah.
not much of an issue. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it and then hopefully I'll get to it.
Yeah.
But I hate to
Hey,
buy it
King,
and then
glad to
like,
hear that you're
drop the
feeling
game or
better.
something.
Busy this evening and messaging from my phone. Hope to join you for more Monster Hunter next time. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, he's basically doing to you what I did for him.
Yes. We sped. We speed ran the whole fucking thing.
We sped run.
We speed ran all the way to like Iceborne because you were like, "This is nothing." I'm like, "What do you mean this is nothing?" He's like, hey, "Just watch. This is nothing." And then the second we got to Iceborne, you're like, "All right, now the game really begins." I'm like, "But this is just a DLC." You're like, "Yeah, but the game really begins."
And yeah, was I wrong though?
You were not wrong.
I was not wrong.
You're like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, just keep using Defender. Everything will be fine." I'm like, "Okay, but what about this? There's a big monster." And like, "Yeah, that's nothing. Don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it. It's
Don't
not
worry
gonna
about it.
matter until, like once you hit Iceborne, none of that shit fucking matters.
Yeah, it puts it to shame so hard. But it also
Yes,
like
You
there's
could, but you're
but-
gonna waste all of your fucking resources.
but Din brought up something very interesting that was about that. And I kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of regret not playing it this way. But at the same time, I kind of don't regret it. Because we did get through the slog. Like this, trust me, low and high rank is slog.
Yeah, it's
But-
just a slow game.
But we did miss out on crucial stuff. Like, for example, because of us speedrunning, I didn't gather materials and stuff for my, like, botanical that I needed.
Oh yeah, no, you did. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't gather any of that. You didn't get any of the beginning. Like
The
extra stuff,
necessary,
items.
yeah, necessary shit that I should have gotten before I even got there. There was also another thing we should have done before I even went to Iceborne, which was go get Nergigante shit because it gives me regen. And that's perfect for like that is the perfect startup shit for Iceborne.
Honestly, yeah. But the one thing I was thinking of is just getting you basically geared up for everything else.
Yeah. But you were correct though, because it was like, yeah, did you think this was good? No, Master Rank is where it's really at.
Master rank is where it's at. So I wanted to at least get you up there, and then once you're up there, you can worry about everything else. Because at that point, you're gonna have to worry about everything else.
Yeah. But let's see. No, I don't want to talk to the smithy. That's the last person I want to talk to at the moment. Yeah, it turns out oh my god, Din helped me out so much with figuring out what to do with like late game shit. Oh my god.
Dude, I hate that he's had such experience teaching kids because he fucking like he had to use like I don't know, he's really good at teaching, but I feel like he put in such simpler words for me to understand.
Dude, he's a god-given creation, my friend. He is the best teacher ever.
I was like, wait, what am I doing? He's like, oh, you're doing this. I'm like, what is that? What is this?
You're like, it's just this. Don't worry about it.
Just the patience of a fucking saint. I was like,
Dude,
wait, how do I do that again?
his
For like
entire
10 times.
his entire existence is taking care of kids for like what? How many years had he done that?
I think it's like 5 years. I think he said.
Yeah.
But it was,
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't even finish
it
it.
was just
I've been doing it for 3. Does that count?
Yes.
2 specifically.
it was just really funny because I was having him like teach me how to use the charge blade and he put in the word which I made sense. I'm like, oh, you know what? This weapon ain't so bad because it was the first weapon I ever tried to use
Yeah.
in Monster Hunter ever because I like the sword and the axe. But man, I just trying to play with it. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And it deterred me from playing Monster Hunter entirely.
Honestly, I feel that because I was shied away from using like insect glaive because it was like it was out there and it was very complicated looking. I was like, I don't know how to do this, so I went hammer and it's like, oh, hammer do damage, hammer go burr. So
What's
I mean
crazy?
hammer, but then I started doing the insect glaive and I started understanding it.
I understand it now. I straight up started with World. World was my first Monster Hunter, and then I tried playing it. But it pissed me off because the monster kept running and we didn't have a mount, so we were just running everywhere trying to chase it. And it left a bad taste in my mouth. And then I got into Rise, and you got a mount, and I was running everywhere on the mountain. I had so much fun, and that's when I found about Hammer.
See, I like Rise and despise Rise all at the same time.
Its UI is super fucking annoying, but the
Yeah.
game, I barely like the game is
it's
fun. That's
but
yeah.
like getting together with people is hell.
Yeah.
It's a federal chore. It feels really like what's the word? Like it feels like it's against you getting friends in.
Yeah, because I want to play with friends in that game, but it's so hard that I just like I feel like I don't want to play the game. Because how many times have we tried?
I don't even want to
4 or 5
fucking.
different times.
I don't want to remember. Is I feel like it's fucking D-Day. Just that fucking stupid meme with the face. I feel like that every time we try to. It's just.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, you want to play Monster Hunter Rise, and then that meme
It's
comes up.
just like, dude. It was like and then you just see the menu, and you're like, I don't remember.
Just start hyperventilating.
Yeah, you're like, hey man, are you doing okay?
Unfortunately, I think Rise might be my favorite. I did like Wilds. Wilds is a close second.
I'd be okay.
Okay, see,
I'm,
I haven't
I'm gonna,
played Wilds yet.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say it again. I'd still be willing to give Rise a try. I'm gonna hate that UI. I'll learn it, but god damn it.
Look, as long as we can actually get in, like, see, you say Rise is your favorite. Now that we have somebody that actually knows what the fuck they're doing in Rise,
Maybe you could teach us.
then maybe.
You know,
Maybe.
you know,
Maybe you could teach us.
pointing index fingers at each other. You know, looking at you, real cutie. Could you teach us a little thing?
Yeah, just teach us.
Teach us. Yeah. 'Cause,
But I can't wait for you guys to get Wilds. Well, I think Wilds would be a lot of fun because they have this new mechanic, I'm sure you know, called wounding, and it's so fun.
wounding.
Oh.
So basically, there's a little mark that shows up like a weak spot, and there's an ability like a kind of like how you hook onto monsters,
Yeah.
but you take advantage of that, and based on your weapon, it can do a shit ton of damage, and you can get like a ton of wounds in one spot and just melt the monster's health.
I was gonna say it sounds a little bit similar to. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say that sounds similar to
Like the claw wounding.
Yeah, we have that in
It probably is
World,
the same thing.
but it doesn't
I
sound.
haven't-
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I don't know much about it. I stopped playing after I got done with the normal rank. I kind of stopped playing because I just kind of lost interest in playing because I was playing pretty much solo.
I feel that.
And the only reason I'm getting back into Worlds is one because I have new patience
People
for
to
the
play with.
game, people to play with, and now I understand how the mechanics work from Rise because it's a very easy game despite.
You want to know what I found out? Speaking of like Monster Hunter-esque games, did you know that they shut down Dauntless?
Yeah, that was one of the games I played before.
What's Dauntless?
Yeah,
World.
it was basically the Fortnite of Monster Hunter. It was basically an online multiplayer version of like simplistic version of Monster Hunter. But I call it the Fortnite of Monster Hunter because it was like cartoony aspect.
Cartoony, it was simplified, and the maps were really tiny. Well, not
Yeah.
tiny, but you still had to chase it. But it was like not like World. Where you had
Manageable.
yeah. Everybody was telling me World was like super big, but I'm gonna be honest. If you remove the mount and you're just walking everywhere, of course it would feel fucking huge.
Yeah.
Since you're not going like 3 times the speed.
But yeah, I was gonna get my wife into playing Monster Hunter-esque games, and I was like, oh, you want to know what? It'd be really cool if you started playing Dauntless. I downloaded and everything, launched the game, and it's like, oh yeah, it was actually May this year. They shut it down.
This fucking Pookie is pissing me off, but I can't believe they fucking did that.
You would have liked it, Kane. It was a free-to-play Monster Hunter game, basically.
Well, sounds interesting. The Battle Royale part is the only thing I kind of don't like, but...
Oh no, it's not Battle Royale.
Oh.
The only reason why I called it like a Fortnite-esque is because it looked cartoony compared to like, you know how Monster Hunter looks normal.
Oh, yeah.
And realistic. It had a Fortnite kind of style where it was more cartoony. And it had a battle pass.
Kane, are you off tomorrow? Hopefully not.
I am not off tomorrow. And, I was about to bring that up and say something. So, turns out, my company at the moment is doing some pretty crazy stuff. They had just fired one of our supervisors actually, no, freight team manager, technically. They had fired the freight team manager, and then also fired someone else for safety reasons. So, I've been offered more time.
Hooray!
Yes, which is a good thing.
Go for the supervisor.
I
Go for the
told you
supervisor.
everything would work out.
But the problem is that I don't know how much time, because it sounds like it's all dependent on one person, not the other two people that I just said. There is one person. So basically, here's what happened: the supervisor slash freight team manager. I can't remember what. Actually, pretty sure it's a manager. Oh, for the love of Pete! Why is this Pookie following me? Get the fuck out of here! I don't have any dunk pods either.
Pokey, you're Pookie.
Apparently. What did we say about that? The Pookie wants to do the Dookie. Can't remember.
Oh, I can't. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
We said this before. I cannot remember for the life of me either. Fucking. Oh yeah, the Kabuki. Yeah, I was doing the Kabuki in front of the Pookie statue. That's what it fucking was.
You got a Kabuki in front of the Kabuki.
Yeah, you got the Kabuki.
In front of the Pookie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
One
I
of
got to skedaddle for now, but
Okay.
we can talk more tomorrow, Kane, if I can catch you before you go.
Yes, I'll try to be on here. I'll try to be on here later. Trust me. Oh my goodness.
If anything else, you can just DM me too. That
Oh,
also
yeah.
works.
Remember,
yeah.
Kabuki in front of the Pookie.
Yep.
Yeah, but good night, guys.
Yep. You too.
Have a good night.
He is whooping my ass right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude.
Dirty.
It's so crazy. Yeah, they're going ham on. That's not just those guys, by the way. They like fired 2 other dudes fucking before them. It's kind of insane what's going on. They're cutting a lot of people out right now.
For safety reasons, you said.
Yes. But it's not safety reasons anymore, because I don't know why the fuck they're going ham with some of these other guys. One of them, it made sense, because he's an alcoholic, so he just kept, drinking before the job or on the job.
Understandable.
But then the other 2 guys, didn't make any sense, because, again, it's, the only thing it is the safety reasons, right? So it's just, doesn't make any fucking sense. Then you also have, I guess one of them, which I guess didn't make any sense either. Like, I really don't know what's going on with this business. I really don't.
Unless there was something behind closed doors that happened related between these people, and the company was just like, maybe it'd just be better off letting them go, kind of shit.
Maybe. Oh, he does not pick fights with any of these people.
Maybe it could have been like some sort of legal issue.
No. It's none of that. So, I have some information on the manager and why he got fired, and I guess the other ones too, but it still doesn't explain anything, because it was that, like, the guy was being responsible at the end of the day, so none of it really makes any fucking sense. Like, for example, for the manager specifically, apparently they refer to it as a final, like when you're on your final, is when you have a buildup of complaints, right, by the company over, like, little petty shit, so they'll keep a record of it, and apparently,
Oh, I see.
he was on his finals, so that's why he got, like, fucking let go. And then as for the other guy, apparently he was on a final too, even though he was responsible about it, and, like, again, it shouldn't affect him, because it was an honest mistake that he didn't even fucking do, so it just makes even less sense.
Maybe it was just for legalities, like, hey, I understand, but you were involved, kind of shit.
I guess, but that makes no fucking sense, because he reported it to the company, like, say, hey, listen, I made a mistake, whatever, right? It's part of company policy to be like, oh yeah, it's an honest mistake, don't worry about it. But fucking apparently not for them, so it was just even more weird. I don't know. That's why I'm super confused about it.
Unless, like I said, it was something legal.
I don't think it was, because all he did was drop a couple logs. And I'm not kidding when I say that. It was literally just him dealing with the lumber aisle or whatever, and then he, instead of fucking sitting there...
Maybe... Did they drug test him?
They did. These guys... It's nothing to do with drugs. These
Oh,
guys,
no, I'm
these
not saying.
guys
I was
told
just
other
saying that they
employees in
told.
confidence. Like, this is me getting word of mouth from another employee saying these things,
Yeah, I know. I
which
was
is
just
why
saying, like, maybe it could have literally it could have been anything. Honestly, I'm just trying to spitball.
I know, but it couldn't have been a drug test because they've never been known for doing drugs. They've never been known for doing anything kind of substance based. They've been pretty much all good. And again, these guys are like some of the best employees. They've been to this company for years. So it's like, why are you cutting them out?
Hmm.
And from what we've seen, it's not just that. They've been doing this all, like, the second the December shit started kicking in, right? As soon as it started to getting, like, past October, they've been cutting hours from everybody's pay. They've been, like, literally cutting people out. And then on top of that, they've been also fucking sitting there and just cutting everybody's, like, wages down, too. Not wages. I should just say they've been cutting everybody's, like, hours down to, like, days, too. And a lot of this is, like, not known because they didn't say any of it to us. We had to find out from the manager themselves. So it's just, I don't know. It
Sounds
feels
like lazy and unethical business practice.
that's what I keep thinking because it sounds like from what I'm hearing, it sounds like they want to keep their bonuses for the year. So they're trying to cut down on all of that so they get those
That's what I was
bonuses.
thinking.
Yeah,
Like
you're
people
not
will
the
get
only.
more money because it's not being distributed.
Yeah, you're not the only one too. By the way, there's a bunch of people who are. Uh, if that lady does leave, then it is going to be more hours, like I said. But it's entirely up to that lady as a whole, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get any of that if that's the case.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's enraged. I shouldn't have done that.
Well, I mean, if they keep you there and the bonuses roll out, I mean, you're gonna be involved.
Oh, yeah. But that's if I can stay there, because they've been cracking down super hard on it. Like, really, really hard. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's about to die.
Or maybe it's like a purge, like people who've been there so long, they get like an increased bonus. So they're like, fire the people who've been here, and then we'll start off with the less experienced people who will learn more and then become the experienced people.
That's really fucked up. That's incredibly fucked up.
Yeah, but it would make sense.
Yeah, but that's incredibly fucked up. I can understand from a business perspective why they would do that, because that's advantage wise. It's like, all right, we cutting out all the people who get all the extra bonuses, and then anybody who doesn't get those bonuses, anybody who just got started, we're gonna keep those guys because we don't have to pay them as much, and they'll just do the same work.
Exactly.
And that's still fucked up. That's why I'm like, that's fucked up.
And then those guys will become the seniors. And then a new guy will come in and it'll be like, hey, you're training this guy now.
Hey, how's this sound?
What? Wait, what?
How's this sound?
Oh yeah,
I
no.
just want my mic.
Oh yeah, it sounds great. It sounded great before. I don't know why you had to change it.
No, it's Kane and them, or Blue and them apparently can't hear me ever. Sometimes they just straight up unintentionally ignore me because they don't want to adjust their settings.
They do that with me as well. It's something I noticed. You have to
Yeah,
call them. You have to call them out on it.
No, Nova straight up told me. He was like, yeah, no, sometimes when you join, I don't bother changing my settings because it's just a whole hassle. And I'm like, it's fine, I guess.
Well, that's fucking. I don't know. I find that to be rude because if you're willing to make changes for them, why not them make changes for you too? Like, that's just rude. That's what I said. You should just call them out on that shit and be like, okay, well, that's fucking rude, and just leave it at that. And they'll fucking feel bad.
Well, no, I don't. It hasn't just been them. That's why I'm adjusting my mic. But
So far, I've heard you clear.
Yeah, I've heard you clear as well.
yeah, well, that's good. I don't know what it is. Maybe
you
it's.
up once, but that's about it.
I think it's in group settings, but at the same time, it's probably just I'm a bit louder right now.
It is true.
All right, I
To
was
be
just checking.
to be fair, I've had to turn you up to like 200%, and you've still been at 200%, so I'm still scared to like move you around because the second I do that, I feel like I'm gonna not hear you.
Wait, do you still have it on right now?
I
Yeah,
have you on 200% too,
yeah.
actually.
It's
You,
still my friend I was just talking to. He said that he was had me at 200%. Now I'm way too loud for him, and I'm just like, what the fuck? How am I so loud for others but so quiet for others?
no, you're at the perfect volume for me. I have you turned up to 200%, which is concerning, but
Because
Oh,
my
my
mic is like
headphones
very
turned down.
loud.
and that's weird.
Now I need to turn you down. I had my headphones turned down, so that was my fault.
No, I have him at the perfect volume. I haven't had to change him yet.
I have to turn you too. I have to turn you down too,
Mhm.
Shane. God
Oh
damn.
man, damn, I'm
Damn, you're fucking
sorry.
loud.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Well, that's the thing. I'd rather you guys be able to adjust the volume by turning me down than have me turned up.
No, I mean, yeah, that's understandable.
But that's just the streamer in me talking, though, to be fair, because that's like one of the major tips is like, okay, listen, you want everybody to hear you, so let them adjust the volume, and you just have yourself be loud so that they can just adjust to you accordingly.
Yeah.
Like just now, I think people forget like, hey, you have like a volume thing on the side of your headphones sometimes. Like if your headphones do have that. Like for me, mine was turned down. I was like, why is everything so quiet? And then I felt for it and I turned it up and it like blew my eardrums.
Yeah. Let's see, did I get that guy? I think I did. Yeah, I
All right,
did.
just checking. Good night, guys.
Oh yeah, good night. Ooh. Wildspire Hunter? I don't know what the fuck. But it looks like we have to kill a bunch of monsters in the Wildspire. And then just one
Give me a weird hear me out.
a weird hear me out.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Gunter from Sing.
Okay, back up from
He
Sing.
said back up. Yeah, Sing the
Is that the monkey?
No, that's Johnny, but that's not a bad pick. I'm talking about Gunter, the
You know, there's like a whole
pig.
board. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna side tangent for a second. There's a whole fucking board of obsessed losers who like Johnny.
No, look, Johnny's voice. It's his voice,
I, to be fair,
and he is
it's a really good
he's
voice.
very kind.
Yeah.
He is very kind. His personality is on point.
It
But
reminds me
Gunter,
of it reminds me of a gibbon.
a what?
Yeah, gibbons. They're very nice.
That's the first time I've ever heard that word.
A gibbon?
A gibbon, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a gibbon?
No, that's
They're
the first time I've ever heard that word.
they're one of those monkeys that have really long arms, and like they're also the ones with like the weird throat pouches that kind of like expand like a frog's. We're like,
Oh,
"Ooh,
that
ooh," you know.
howler monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah, but they do the weird throat pouch thing.
So okay, that's what they're called. Okay, so they're called gibbons. I usually
Yeah.
just call them howler monkeys.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah. They are
but
they're one of my favorites because they're very nice.
Gunter, he's the German pig guy.
Mmm. No, that
Who
okay.
sings with
Now you're making sense. Okay.
he sings with the wife pig.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
And they got
him.
all the little babies and kids or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, that there's actually a husband that's not Gunter. He's just the dance partner. That's where I find him respectable. He dances with the wife of that dude who has all the kids with her, but he never oversteps his boundaries with her.
Oh, okay. Gunter, huh?
And
Interesting.
he's confident as fuck. He is the most confident in that whole fucking show. That whole movie, he is the epitome of confidence.
uh, you know what? That's not even a hear me out. That just that makes sense. If that's the like kind of like I totally get it. It's that's a respectable one.
I mean, I base my hear me outs on like how would I give it up? You gotta
Like
have a good personality. I don't care what you look like.
it's a little. I'd say it's a little like funky, but it's not a bad one. It's not a bad hear me out. I thought it was gonna be something. I thought it was gonna be something worse, or it was gonna be something questionable.
Caterpillar from Bug's Life.
Die. There is no debate. There is only hate. Why?
He just wants to be a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, but it's fucking questionable because dude, anytime I fucking think about that stupid butterfly, I keep thinking about the stupid that meme of somebody making a like a a pocket pussy out of him, and it's just his stupid face, and I'm like, I hate it. I hate it.
I can't.
I can't either. I hate it.
Mega mind.
Mega Mind. Hold on. That's not a bad one either. Everything you're saying is objectively, except for the caterpillar. I know you're saying that as a joke, but oh, hello, Pookie.
Mike Wazowski.
It's not bad either. Those are like I would say. Hear me out would have to be something that you know somebody would be like questioning your choice, right? Like Mike Wazowski makes sense because he got that fucking one. What's her face? The Medusa chick.
Actually, me and Riley were sitting down watching Juicy and his girlfriend. They were doing weird hear me outs, and he said that girl, Mike Wazowski's girlfriend.
The only reason it might be a slight hear me out is because her hair. Yeah. Her hair seems to be the only thing that's questionable because they... The eye? The eye isn't that bad. I could date a Cyclops.
Yeah, I was actually saying that. It's like, well, that's not bad. That's like saying, like...
Ew, gross. You have one big eye.
Ranga Leela isn't a pick.
You know, how about a fucking real hear me out, alright? Fucking, would you date and what the fuck am I trying to say here? Would you totally make out fucking and fucking marry, kiss, and fuck the yellow M&M?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Because he has a good personality.
Yeah, no.
Very sweet.
I'm just saying, though. Hear me out.
He'd be the person that would sit there, take you out to dinner, buy you flowers, and kiss you on the hand before he letting you go inside, not trying to overstep boundaries.
Yeah. He'd probably be too dumb. He'd probably be too dumb to realize it, but it would be nice.
Yellow M&M just wants love. He doesn't want anything else, and that's. I feel like the red M&M.
I'm trying to cut the tail off. Let me cut the fucking tail off, you bitch. Damn it. Yeah, this Pookie's gonna be a bitch. I'm glad I'm not fighting the other one, because if I did, that one was gonna be fucking way more annoying.
The Aqua one.
Yeah. He is so much more annoying than him. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're staying up for pretty late here.
Yeah, I gotta put stuff away before going to bed. I don't know if they're gonna be coming in, maintenance is gonna be coming in for paint, paint touch-ups, is what the paper said.
Paint touch-ups?
I know they gotta fix up the paint touch-ups, yeah. But, I know I got a hole on my wall that they gotta fix that I told them about. I fucking fell the other day and I was taking a box out of the fucking bedroom and I fucking tripped on one of Nova's toys and fucking back of my head fucking pounded into the fucking wall. Now there's a hole in my wall.
Oh. Jesus, I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah, it's alright.
Forgot, I have to make antidotes for this fuckhead, but I got this. I'm glad I have like Fatalis shit now, because like a lot of these like earlier monsters that I had to fight in Master Rank were like way the fuck more difficult. Now everything's so much more easier. And then the ATF is gonna come in, and then the behemoth. Yeah, I'd be down to fight the behemoth again.
It's like, we'll go fight the behemoth again. Talk about it's too easy.
No, I mean it's a lot easier being able to fight now that I have late game gear.
No, I heard you.
Oh,
You
okay.
said it's a lot easier. Let's go fight the behemoth.
Sure.
No, I need to stop talking. I'm gonna regret. I need to actually grind like you are and actually put some work into some of my weapons and builds.
And then again, oh shit. Oh, hold on. Need a quick wound. There we go.
I just need my Black Veil Vahazak shit.
Oh, dude, the Black Veil Vahazak, like, it'll be okay. But, dude, what you really need, I'm gonna tell you right now, what you really need is, like, what was it? You need, what the hell's the lion's one? The fire lion, whatever the fuck it's called? Kustra? What the fuck is its name? Teostra. You need Teostra and
Lunostra.
you need Teostra and then Raging Brachiodos. That's what you need. Because the second that you kill that fucker, you're gonna get something called Light Break, and holy fuck, is it super good.
I just need to get back into it at some point.
I believe you, man. You'll get back into it. It'll take a minute, though.
Yeah. I've just been stressing, like, trying to find something that I can actually settle down and play, but nothing's grabbing my attention. I'm gonna try Baldur's Gate 3 again and see how that works.
At some point, I also need to, like, record the Fatalis fight, and I'm wondering if I should do a Fatalis fight on stream.
Yes.
Because holy fuck, is it so hard. You have no idea how ridiculous that fuckhead is.
Have you fought a Kush Ladora yet?
Trying to remember. I'm not good with...
Not Kush Ladora.
I'm not good with names. Give me...
Taroth, sorry.
Give
the
me...
big gold guy.
The big bold guy?
Yeah.
Okay, not good with names. What does he look like?
He's a raid boss.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I haven't done any raid bosses yet. The only one that we've done was that behemoth. That's the only one I've done.
It's like the best way I could describe it. It's like a raid boss. He has 3 stages and needs to be hit by multiple people, multiple servers.
Yes, so I remember Dan brought this up. He was saying we have to get a whole ass server of people if we're gonna do that. It's ridiculously hard.
Yeah, but there are servers that main doing that shit.
Yeah, we need to get organized set of we gotta get an organized set of people to do that shit. Otherwise, we're fucked. And he's flying away.
If we get all 4 of us, me, you, him, and other dude playing, that's 4 people.
Oh no.
And then if we make a lobby, other people will join looking for it.
Yeah. I would have to say, like, you'd have to advertise. There's a Rathalos here. I hope I don't encounter him. I'm not in the mood to deal with that fuckhead.
But now that Iceborne's out, I doubt people are gonna go for Cool Taroth that much because I don't know if the loot's, good enough. If the loot matches up to it or not.
You're damn right. I haven't heard anything good as for the rewards. The only thing that I know for a fact is worth its merit is uh ATF and Fatalis.
Yeah, I know. You get like some. You get an armor set and like a weapon for it, like specialty weapons for Kulturov. Like you
Mm.
can't make them. It's more or less collecting them.
Is that
So you
Pookie
have to
Pookie
like
fucking? Oh my god, yeah, he's fucking around with another monster, Toby Kadachi. Get the fuck out of here.
basically you get weapons like from cool like part drops. Its parts are weapons. But then you can pick up scales to make the like you have to craft the armor though. It's weird.
Honestly, from what I've heard,
But it is a fun fight. It is a 3-stage fight though.
yeah. No, from what I've heard and everything, it sounds like okay. The only reason it's so difficult is because it takes 4 fucking ever to deal with. And he's
Yeah.
running away again, that bitch. Where are you running?
It does take a while to fucking be cool.
Yeah, he's a meaty son of a bitch. Probably the meatiest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But from what
You
I
have to fight them 3 times in 3 separate battles on 3 separate stages.
Oh, I know, but that's why you have to have a full server so that it feels like a normal fight, because otherwise you do it by yourself and you're just fucked.
Yeah, it's not. I don't see it as the normal fight. Like even Behemoth is a normal fight compared to Kulturov because, like I said, you fight this big long motherfucker, and he doesn't fight back. You're just damaging him, and then you actually bring him into a ring after that, and then you actually fight him, and then he makes himself get so hot that the liquid, the metal, the gold on him liquefies and he becomes smaller, and then you have to kill him. But you don't kill him, you just drive him off, and that's technically killing him.
Keep forgetting that. Okay, so I'm thinking of the other one, this fucking Xenoshiva, but that's not its name. Savagina? Whatever the fuck? Saphagina?
Safi Jiva or Safi Jiva. I
Yeah,
know who you're talking about.
that one's a
But
3-stage one too.
yeah, but this one's literally 3 stages. Like it's a 3-stage fight if you want to put it that way, because you go in,
I've only
you
heard
do a mission
Din.
to fight it.
I've
Yeah,
heard
it's like
Din.
3 separate missions.
I've heard Din talk about it, and he's like, "Yeah, the fight is actually fun. It's just the more annoying part is getting everybody on board to play it."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're real. Like, even it puts veteran fucking Monster Hunter World players to like fucking be scared shitless. Is a ATV.
ATV.
You probably have never heard of it, or
Probably.
you have. No, you've probably seen it.
Probably not to go. I probably haven't gotten to it.
No, you can see the mission. It's viewable. But it is like it is worse than Valhazak. Or not Valhazak. What am I saying? It is worse than Fate.
Fatalis?
Yes, it is worse than Fatalis. Where Fatalis is scary because they made him smart. Like they made him way more intelligent when it comes to fighting. Like he will not stop attacking you. He wants you dead. Like it's ridiculous. ATV? Oh my god. So imagine they decided to crank up the difficulty to like fucking like maximum blast, right?
Yeah.
and made a bunch of his like fucking some of the moves like unblockable. There are some moves that he has that are just they kill you on sight, and it's just you can't even block it. At least with Fatalis, you can put on a gem that lets you block attacks, and it now turns unblockable attacks into blockable attacks. But for fucking ATV, it's like, nah, you're fucked, period. Don't even bother putting it on. You might as well go in naked.
The arch-tempered Volcana.
Yep.
I see.
But he is the final fight. So like at the like when I'm my official
I never got to this fight.
Yeah, my official
This is a level 100.
Okay. Yeah, my official I'm done with this game is ATV. I want to at least kill that motherfucker at least once. Once.
Yeah.
And then if I kill him, I'm like, all right, that's it. Game's over. I win. There's nothing more that can happen here. But
Unless you collect everything and do every single mission.
at the moment, I'm going through trying to complete all the missions. Yeah, I want to go through on like low and high difficulty just to finish up all those missions. But they don't give me the Master Hunter rank as fast as I'd like it to, so it's kind of pointless to do that at the moment.
Well, they don't give you Master Hunter rank.
Yeah, they don't give me any, so
They give you Hunter rank.
Yeah, so it's pointless. I'm like, okay, then never mind. I don't want to do that. Let's keep doing Master Hunter rank shit only, and then go from there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through similar to what I did with a little bit with low and high rank, and only do like Master Hunter rank. You know, fucking star 1, and then we're gonna fucking keep going up the chain until it's all done.
Yep. But the thing is, with the low and high, those might have like items that you could be using.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like there are some
hi.
things that you can collect.
You all good, man?
Oh no, it was my friend was just wanting to hang out for a little bit.
Oh. Not enough time. Didn't satisfy me.
But to be honest, I'm probably gonna hop off of here, get everything put away, and head to bed.
Fair
Get ready
enough.
for all this shit tomorrow.
Did I not?
It was good talking.
Yeah.
Love you, brother. You take it easy.
Love you too, man. Seeing you around, okay?
Yeah. Peace, everybody.
Peace. Oh, another kookaloo. I'm gonna go to center camp this time because I just need to kill this fucker. What's up?
So it's recording, right?
Yeah, still is.
Oh. Is it like streaming or is it just recording, edit stuff out type of thing?
No, it's just recording. I can't, at the moment, I can't stream without having problems, and I want to fix those problems, but I need better internet. So, at the moment, I'm just going to be doing this until I can officially fix my internet, which it'll be a while before I can, because honestly, I need more support from just everybody else. So, yeah. I'm not talking about friends here, I'm talking about viewers, too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've literally described it in the very intro of the Discord server where I'm like, listen, the incentive is if you guys want me to have better quality streams or if you want me to do better things, then please pay for me on the Patreon. Or if you would like to, please buy one of my commissions so I can draw you fuckers some shit.
Your money.
Give me your money! Give me your money! Give me your funny money, honey! And I'll give you funny honey shit.
Yeah, no, I was, because for me it's kind of late, but it was I was before you were on. I was I've been kind of avoiding not avoiding, but kind of staying out of Gamer United unless you or Din are there.
Really? Is it that bad?
No, it's I don't know. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just it's that uncomfortability you talked about, and it started to hit me recently, especially after that whole situation with Nova telling me that. Because the past like 2 or 3 times they've been playing Deadlock, I've been in the call waiting, and I don't want to just invite myself, so I just sit there, and they know I like playing it. So
Oh my goodness. Dude, it's like if it's games and stuff like that, I just do it anyways. Like, trust me, those are like from what I've noticed, and this isn't just like this is a personal opinion, so it's not like it's not definitive, or maybe there's some questionable shit behind it. I'd totally be willing to hear not just you or other people, like, anybody really on the matter. But I feel like if it's situations like that, you should just invite yourself in anyways because they're not going to be the ones to do it. From what I've noticed, they're not very initiative. They don't like taking the initiative, or initiation isn't something that everybody's all super keen on doing. I mean, hence the reason you're like the only one. Oh God, I don't know why I'm saying this, but like you were the only one that actually said anything about me, like actually, talking to me about any of that stuff before. They didn't even say anything. Kind of wish they did. I know they're gonna listen to that later, but at least then they'll know. It's not like I was gonna fucking hide it from them forever. But honestly, it's just like I'm surprised that they're not the kinds of folks that like taking the initiative on stuff. And didn't with like the whole thing with like before, because I did want to play with them and stuff. They didn't even wait for me. They didn't wait for me at all. Like they kept going. And I just sat there and called and kind of waited until they could invite me. And then they didn't. And then they got bored or tired of playing the game because apparently he who shall not be named at the moment apparently like drained him out super badly because of the way that they just talked and did shit. So that wasn't very fun. So I just kind of sat there like shrugging my shoulders like, oh, okay, well, that was pointless. Why wasted my time being in here?
it's like I jumped on the reason why I don't do it anymore is because I jumped on Deadlock the other night
Eh.
because they were playing it, so I was waiting for them. So I was waiting in the lobby, and by the time their game was done, they jumped off, and I'm like, oh.
See, the thing is with that, right? Like, I understand why it's a very intense game. Like, it's very, like, you have to be hyper focused. And, maybe it's just a me thing for figuring this out eventually. But I figured out how to, like, multitask in those games. Like, I do try to talk to other people whenever I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's it was just really funny because it was they said they were lagging and stuff, and they're probably right. That's probably exactly what happened. It's just I just kind of like I'm not gonna waste my time waiting in there anymore. It could have been they didn't see me jump on until I was already on waiting,
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna wait till our matches are done from now on, and I'll probably ask because I was in there for like they just started their game, so I'm like, okay, I'll just wait in the lobby and just mess around with some abilities. And almost an entire hour passed. I'm like, oh yeah, no, we're getting off. I'm like, oh.
See, now that's okay. That's why I said, like, sometimes it's like pure ignorance, so they like don't even know. Other times it's just like, no, I'm here. You just don't want to do anything. That's why I'm like, for situations like that, just invite yourself in or say something or call them out, and just if they get embarrassed or whatever, then they're gonna remember it later. Like that's what I mean when I say like you should just say something or you should just invite yourself in or whatever. They're not going to be mad at you for doing it. Because that's the thing that you should be doing anyways, is trying to, interact as much as humanly possible. But they seem like the kinds of people who are not very good initiators.
It's just, I wouldn't say disheartening. It was just like, well, all right then.
What? It is a bit disheartening. What do you mean? That's totally disheartening.
Yeah, because I try to join them every once in a while. Now it's just like, eh.
No, I find it ironic.
Noah's...
I find it ironic and funny because this is like part of the. Oh, hold on, wait. Maybe I could get him to hit this guy. Oh, here we go. Thank you. He's gonna keep doing that shit. See if the cactuar can continue getting him. The fucking thing with him, or the thing with that is like I've explained before. I'm like, there's a huge disconnect whenever you're online, like whenever you meet online friends or whenever you talk to online friends. You can't have that same level of connection that you would in like a real fucking friendship or a real relationship, like platonically, right? Like a real friendship versus being online friends, because there's this disconnect. You don't feel that much like what's the word? You don't feel like there's that much consequences, or that there's that much to worry about in an online friendship, because you're not morally responsible, or you don't have to be as responsible as you would in an actual friendship to meet up and do shit. That's why I'm like, saying and doing those things that you do, they kind of matter. They're important. There's a reason for it. That's what makes you, like, that's what determines your friendships, is through those interactions. It kind of tells your true side or your true character whenever you're doing that shit. Now, sometimes people obviously lie, and that's concerning on its own. It's its own little mess or ordeal. But for a friend, like, to not feel the need or want the need to, you know, talk or include or any of that, it feels really disingenuous at times. Because you're saying that you care, but then you're not proving it.
Your words are nothing but fluff, little man.
Yeah, it feels, like I said, empty platitudes. It feels like it's supposedly like, oh yeah, we care. It's all nice and you know, rainbow sunshines and whatever. But then you turn around and you never prove it with your actions. You always sit there and you're like, but you never really actually talk to me, or you never really do any of this stuff. So this doesn't really feel legitimate.
Yeah. It was
That's what I feel with like a lot of the people in the past that say they're like, oh yeah, we're good friends, but then they never prove it.
I'm also getting stuck in this. The whole reason I was on pretty much every day during my vacation is because it was like not only FOMO, but it's like I feel like I have to get in every day and hang out. Otherwise, it feels like I'm probably either going to get replaced and or just forgotten about. I'm going to miss out on how deepening the friendship.
Yes. No, I had that same problem. Like when I got sick, right? I was like, great, I can't talk to anybody because I literally can't get out of my bed and it feels like fucking ass. So
you're going to get left behind.
Yeah.
You didn't interact for like a couple days.
Yeah. And then it's so funny because it literally that point was proven within that second, because they just sat there and they didn't say anything, but you did. So I'm like, oh, cool. No one else cared to find out. No one really wanted to know why I was gone for a couple of days. Cool. Usually I'm around like all the time. Isn't that at least a bit concerning?
Yeah, it was really sad because I said I was going to do schoolwork, and then when I got back, you were gone, or you were muted, and then you disappeared for a while, and then you were gone for like the entire weekend. So I'm just like, I feel like I should message, but maybe he's just cooling off or something, and then. Like, you know what? I'll just message just in case.
Nah, it wasn't a cool off. It literally was just I was sick. I couldn't even get out of my bed. The only reason I was able to text you that 1 second ago was because, or not second ago, that fucking couple hours, I guess, in the past was because, hey, I couldn't go to sleep and I was at least able to do something. But even for like my phone and shit, I couldn't get on my phone either. Like, I think I turned on a podcast that, like, lasts for a couple of days and then just had it set to that with my charger in there so that anytime I'd wake up, I would, you know, hear the fucking podcast go off for a minute. And I think I only ever got up to, like, go to the bathroom and maybe grab myself some, like, soup.
And those are the fucking worst, especially if you have like a fever or something, just burning up, and you're just sitting in the bathroom on the toilet, sitting there like, oh.
Yeah, it feels so. Yeah, it's so cold, and everything is like, oh, I don't want to do this. You're like, everything feels super shaky, and you're just like, I hate this. Everything about this sucks.
Just like you're so weak, and you feel like you're gonna collapse under any second.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty much what happened. It just like sat there like, oh god, I don't want to move or do anything. Every time I'd like move between the bathroom and going back in, I'd just be like, finally my warm blankie, and I just go back to sleep.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm kind of just slowly drifting off a bit from just kind of gaming and socializing just in general because it's like this is nice, but man, it feels too draining sometimes. It feels like I worry about it too much.
Same page.
Like I just want to do my schoolwork and artwork and then hopefully have a stable career. That's what I want to do. But socializing and gaming just kind of take a forefront because it's easy to just escape from what I need to do.
Mm. Because it helps out with you mentally, because you don't have to like worry too much about the outside world, and it's kind of like your own little like space of relaxation.
hmm But as much as I like Nova and them, uh, socializing and stuff is just kind of hard, especially with if they can't hear me or if they decide not to adjust their settings.
That weighs down on you so much too, because it's just like your brain needs reassurance all the time, and it's not even like a. The worst part is it's not. It is technically a you problem because they don't have to do it, but it also
Mhm.
kind of turns into a whole like, yeah, you kind of do because we're friends now. You should understand these things. You should respect those things, like I would for you about certain things.
Or also just bring up that like, hey, I haven't changed my settings so I can hear you or anything like that. It's just like feeling like I'm just being ignored, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. No, that's not cool or fair. It's just rude. That's
I
why
remember,
you should just, if it ever comes up again, the topic, just be like, it's kind of rude. You don't have to. You should adjust me. I adjust my shit for you guys so I can hear you loud and clear.
or at least let me know so I'm not just talking into the void thinking I'm being ignored.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you'd have to hear me first in order
Yeah.
but at least state like, oh, you're talking, I can't hear you. Because I remember the other night I was like, hey, Blue, and then just no response, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh, I hate it when that happens so much because it's just like, hey, whoever, like I'll say, hey, blank, and then nothing. It'll be like, oh, can you not hear me? And then it would still be nothing, and I'm like, oh, that's great. I got so sick and tired of doing like asking all the time too, because it would always end up being like this whole. Sorry, I lose motivation super quickly whenever I don't get that kind of attention back, or whenever I get confirmation back. So a lot of the
Mhm.
times it's like, hey, blank, how are you doing? And then if I get no response, I'm like, okay. Like, are you gone? Hello? And it's like, no, not still nothing. I'm like, okay, I think I'm done trying to talk to you. That's usually where that
Yeah, no.
goes. I'm like, we're done talking, I guess. We don't need to talk. And I find it so funny because the second I do that, it's like almost within like a minute, they'll be like, oh, hi, whoever else, except for me. And I'm like, you fucker, did you not hear me? And then they'll be like, no, of course I did. And I'm like, well, you didn't acknowledge. You didn't give me that response back like you would in a normal conversation. Why did you not? Like, that's my brain, by the way. I'm not saying any of this to their face. I'm just like, why didn't you just. Did you just not want to talk to me then? You could just say that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's feels terrible. Din and
Eh.
Nova just sometimes occasionally message me or ask me if I've heard anything from you or anything like that, just to
But then why are
because
they
I don't.
asking you? Like, why don't you
I
ask
don't
me?
know.
Oh my god, I'm about to fucking. Dude, first chance I get, I'm gonna be like, why did you just ask me myself? I would have probably have texted back as soon as I got on my phone again. For fuck's sake. Also, I have no idea what I'm hunting.
Yeah, I think it's also just
Oh.
I think they have an idea that we're because I talked to you that one night for like however long
Yeah.
when whenever that thing happened. But I guess they just think I don't know.
What's
I don't know much because realistically I don't know where we stand as in terms of a relationship and whatnot. So I'm just like, I don't
it's a
know.
good
I
friendship?
haven't said much or it's something. I don't know. It's because we've known each other what 2 months now? A month? Two
Yeah,
months.
about a
Met you
month.
2 months ago, but started hanging out a month ago, I think.
Yeah.
Probably longer than 2 months because I remember running into you in that pool world
That is
the
true.
first time.
But we didn't really talk for a while until you came around. So honestly, I don't
For the
really even.
Discord.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. But it's really like, you know what assumptions do? It's like makes an ass out of you and me. So it's just the whole thing at the end of the day is like, you should never assume things. Just do it yourself. Get your confirmation yourself.
Mm.
It's
It's like
It's okay to ask maybe other friends to be like, hey, have you heard anything? And then get it yourself afterwards, you know? Just to make sure or
Yeah.
double check. Because you would like to see, like, for me, I love knowing what other people say about my other friends all the time. Because it's important.
I'm also just a nosy motherfucker.
I gotta know. Ugh, yeah.
You're gonna fucking tell me.
I need to know. But
You're either living with that, with giving me the information, or you're not leaving at all.
honestly, I don't know. I sit there and it's just, to me, it's like, this is important because I need to know if everyone's all friends with each other at the end of the day. Because I don't want to have to sit here and then fucking. It's not be friends. It's more like just, I don't want people to hate each other and have this whole like fucking moment of disrespect for everybody. We're having a conversation or trying to have one. And it's just like, why isn't everybody? You should all like each other. You're friends. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever have to sit there and, you know, get in a weird, awkward. Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no. I killed both our train of thought trying to speak my bad.
No, you're good. For me, it's just, I don't want to ever have an awkward situation where people don't like talking to each other because they're like, I don't like this guy or I don't like this friend, and it's like, okay, but why? Like, right? That's why I like knowing those things, so I don't ever have to be like, hey, you guys want to invite person you don't like to said thing? And they're like, you know, and have that situation do that where I make them suffer for something they don't like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to be courteous to everybody whenever that happens. That's kind of why I like knowing those things. So I'm like, okay, so they don't like this person, therefore maybe I shouldn't ask them to come join in a lot more, or they'll say whatever they have to say until then. Just stuff like that.
It's pretty crazy. Just how whole dynamics work. I was telling Nova that I think the reason why, because I think Nova and them like you because of the energetic side that you have, and you're very expressive, at least according to their words.
Yeah.
And I was telling them that, like, because we were talking, and I was like, well, I think me and you are very similar in some aspects, because I like conversations and goofing around, but for the most part, if our entire friendship is just based on us goofing around, it's a solid friendship, but it's not something I'm particularly interested in, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah.
I'm more of like, I love deeper conversations, and I love just chatting about just life in general, because it's overall a much more constructive conversation, I guess. I don't know.
I would say also
More fulfilling.
I would say, yeah, because it's not just fucking constructive, it's fulfilling. You're learning things. You're actually getting to explore something about a person that you've never gotten to explore before. So it's a lot more than just fucking. It's a lot more than just being goofy of such. Like, there's actually like merit to behind what you do. So to have it kind of end up just only being nothing but a goof is like kind of only knowing the mask of your friends. Like, you only get to see this one and hyper specific side of things. And you just kind of, it becomes really boring and stale, and it goes nowhere because they're not willing to explore or do things. And that's my problem with that, is like, what's the word? It's fluff without any structure, without any substance. It's basically a candy cane, or not candy cane. It's a candy floss, or what the fuck is it called? Cotton candy. It's cotton candy without a cone. That's basically what it is.
And this is also like somewhat of the reason why I kind of don't well, I've been not avoiding, but just kind of like sparingly going in there now because I enjoy like goofing around and stuff and just playing games. But a part of me wants to talk somewhere along the lines of like this, or maybe even deeper, or just more fulfilling conversations. And that's why I'm saying it's like waiting for you or Din to jump on. I haven't had any deep conversations with Din or anything like that. It's just it feels like someone that it can happen for like naturally when it happens.
Yeah, because it seems like with like Din, for example, he'll bring up something that kind of ends up with us having a conversation that's pretty deep and interesting. Or, fucking me or you, where we're having those conversations and it ends up being something deep and interesting in that regard. But for like Blue, Nova, or, oh, he got enraged, damn it. Sorry. Fucking, with like Blue and Nova, sorry, I'm so mad because he got enraged right at the right moment. I was about to knock him into that wall, but I fucked up. He fucked off. Anyways, fuck. But yeah, to have it kind of end up being this whole big goofy whatever without a whole lot going on, it kind of feels like there isn't really a whole lot there to it, and you're kind of scared to have one because you don't really know if they're gonna be like accepting of it because they don't ever do it themselves. So it's really hard to know if they're okay with that kind of talk. Like,
yeah, especially when we have them with like Nova.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's like when you have it with Nova, sometimes it's like he's listening and it seems like he's like very interested in conversation, but at the same time it feels like you're bordering on a line where it's like this probably isn't the place to have that conversation. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like you shouldn't be having a conversation with them. And I don't know if it's just I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense or if I worded it correctly.
No, you are. Oh, fuck off, Diablos. Don't get angry with me.
I gotta farm him. I need his parts.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a mid-tier. He's a bit of a bitch. He's a little digger.
I told Din like I'm not finding this by myself.
Yeah, no.
You have to be there with me.
No, I have the best of times when you do it. Like, until you get the Black Diablos. Oh, that'll be interesting too. Oh my goodness, my nose is killing my ass.
And it's no issue with Nova or anything like that. It's just
it doesn't feel.
It feels.
It doesn't feel like a welcomed thing unless it's initiated by you in the first place. Like, it doesn't feel like something that is like welcomed normally. Because I've had a conversation with them before, by the way. You know the pink room that we went to?
The one that was privated?
I think so. It was the rubber room.
I think I joined after that.
Yeah. I had a whole conversation about this whole fucking topic with Blue and Nova, and, they said their piece too. Like, they actually had some interesting shit to say about it. And they were like, yeah, we understand, but then I don't feel like they truly do, because they turn around and then they do shit like this, where I'm like, okay, did you forget, or was this... Well, like, what is this? And then there's not really any conversation or confirmation on it until you ask them later about it, and it's like, oh, so was it just a forget thing, or... But yeah.
They also just have a lot of people they have to, like, keep an eye on, too.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm over here, like... That's why I pointed out in that sort of way where I'm like, okay, is it a forget thing? Is it this? Because I don't want to just assume it was, like, something more, like, malicious or that it was with, like, intention. No, because I am sitting here like, okay, is it just simply a forget thing?
I did bring it up to Nova that it was, like, sometimes it feels like it's kind of the newcomer gets the spotlight for a while. Cause,
yeah.
Like, when you were gone, it was just me and, like, Din and everything. When I was getting not ignored, but just couldn't be heard, or maybe I was being ignored. I don't know anymore.
I still feel like it's an excuse to sit there and not fix the microphone issue with you. When the whole point is you're supposed to hear everybody out in the call. You're your friends. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and I haven't talked to Blue in like a week now, just by being in numerous calls with her.
Why?
It's not. No, she's deafened her in like VR chat a lot of the time. And
something I'll say.
The one time I did try, to chat with her. I was just ignored, or not ignored, but couldn't hear me. And I was like, okay.
See, now that's BS. That's why I said call it out, because otherwise they'll just keep doing it. They'll keep walking all over you until they fucking until you break, until your limit is broken.
I'm gonna be honest. I like them and stuff. But I don't see it worthwhile doing that, because it's like if I mattered a certain amount, they would adjust it without really, having to really think about it. It wouldn't be trouble because they would want to hear me, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but that's the problem with them, is that it's either because to sit there and to treat it as if, okay, is it this? Is it this? That's the whole point in questioning it, because otherwise you don't actually know what their pure, like, we don't know what the intentions are. The only question really is how many times have you said something to them about it and they've just kind of turned around and, like, done nothing about it? And he's running away again. Bitch.
Yeah, I like hanging out with them, but honestly, and the friendships are great, and I love them a lot. It's kind of surface level, and I don't know if it's like worth trying to go deeper. Because I like Lion. Lion was really fun to hang out with. Din's fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
Lion feels like someone that could probably go on those conversations, but he's also a bit goofy, which is funny.
Yeah. No, he is.
Goofy in a good way, not a.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying, like, with like guys like him and stuff, like, it's up to him to come into those sorts of calls and, like, make an impression of sorts. The fact that it feels like that with Blue and Nova or with anybody else to just do this whole thing, it feels really performative at times. It feels like you kind of have to in order to get attention, and it feels really annoying when it shouldn't. It should be just casual conversations like we're having now. It shouldn't have to feel like certain ways. It feels like this. That's why I was telling him. That's why I was like, scared or whatever. Not really scared, but just kind of frustrated. Because it's like, it shouldn't have to be like this. You should be able to have a conversation with your friends, and you should be able to talk about just about anything. It should feel fine and nice. That's why, like, for what I think it's worth to say, I don't think we're the closest to friends because there is this clear disconnect. And I think it has a lot to do with the server in general and what we are to them as a whole. Like, it's not... I don't think it's directly us being numbers, because there is some level of care since they're not completely ignorant. But there is that disconnect, and it is constantly being proven with just their actions, which is the one and only telltale sign that's making me think that it's, that is the case, that it is just a numbers game and we're just another number for them in their server. Even though I've asked them or told them that same statement and they were like, no, of course not. But it's, like I said, empty platitudes. You need to reassure us with actions, not with words. That's the problem with a lot of, like, online stuff nowadays, is that people only can really, like, it's not even people can, I guess more or less, it's that people only ever really use words for reassurance and buy themselves some more time, but then they never reassure with actions, and the few that actually do are like a dime a dozen. You know that guy that was just in here, right?
No, I know of him. I haven't actually hung out with him too much.
He's Troy. He's super cool. And he is one of the few friends who actually reassures all the time with actions. So if you ever feel like anything in the entire world, he'll be really straightforward with you, and he will make sure to stay consistent. He has been consistent. It was my fault a long time ago for leaving, and if I remember correctly, because there were several streams where he has talked about me, and he's like, I miss that guy. Where did he go? I thought we were good friends. It was me who left, not him.
Was you who bamboozled?
Yes, it was me who left. It was all me. It was all me. Me being a little fucking dick weasel.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I mean, I like them a lot and everything. It's not like I have anything bad to say towards them at all. It's just in terms of me valuing socializing and actually trying to value my time more.
Yeah.
Because I think me and you thrive more in these type of smaller groups. If anything else, one on one.
Well, yeah. I
I think
mean,
that's where we really shine the most,
to be
or at least
fair,
I do.
a lot of the reason as to why I thrive a lot more in these situations is because there's a lot more to work with than a place where it's already filled to the brim with shit. Like, it's way harder to work in a group setting with about a billion other people when there's so much happening all at once, because you can't really get your point through without being constantly shouted over or talked over. It's really hard. And you've seen it firsthand
Mhm.
with what's his face. Like, I'm not gonna name him, but fucking, he's a dominator of conversations. You can't really have a point to be said or done without him constantly interrupting and throwing his points or his conjectures out there all the time. Like, getting a conversation through is a really difficult thing with that guy. And it's kind of on the same end with
Mm.
a lot of these like VR places, is that it feels almost identical in the sense of you can't really get a point through because guess what? There's already 500 other fucking people talking at once and it's just as annoying.
Yeah, it just. I think the part of the disconnect that kind of happened where it's like I can't really go much further than this is when I think Guitar and you guys were in that call playing Monster Hunter, and Duke. I think Duke, and then we're done playing Deadlock, and I was in there, and I wanted to stay in just a one-on-one call for a little bit before going back there, but nobody's like, I got to get back in there. I'm like, okay, I'll follow. Give me a second. I'll be in there,
Oh man. Sometimes that's
and that's
just
when.
oh,
And
but
it's not his fault at all or anything like that. It's just like I it kind of just showed me it's like this friendship is good and everything. It's just not probably not going to go as far as I would like it to, and that's perfectly fine. If anything else, it's just looking elsewhere at least.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing with those online friendships is that they're so nothing is really solidified without actions. So everything is sort of like liquid, right? You go with the flow until eventually the flow is done with you, and now all of a sudden you're not with it and you're going against it or whatever. It's too liquidy. It's not solid. Nothing's solidified. You're not building anything from it, and it turns into a bit of a mess really quickly, depending on whatever you're doing. That's why to me it's
Mhm.
like whenever you're like online, I'm like, there's nothing solid here. You're not trying to build anything. That's why it's kind of important to have those conversations and talk and do stuff because that's what builds that shit. And if you can't even be bothered with that, then you're not really a friend because you're not reassuring anything.
Yeah, and I think I've just noticed in my personality a bit. I don't know if it just feels off sometimes trying to chat with like Nova or Blue, especially Blue. Sometimes where it's like I'm trying to just talk about literally anything, which you just get like either one worded responses or just like I don't know. It feels like I'm doing something wrong half the time, or a good majority of the time.
You know,
And
the
it's
okay, sorry, go on. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
oh no, I'm just brain farting. I'm just like it just that's kind of how it just feels sometimes, and it's like I don't think it's anybody's fault. Perhaps it's just my personality is just not very either interesting to them or
That
uh man, he is making you trip all over the place.
I know he's the fucking mud guy. It's been a while since
but
I fought this fuckhead, anyways. But go on.
but yeah, that's usually why I tend to like she's nice and everything. Same with Nova. It just sometimes it feels like I'm just saying either weird stuff that just they can't really work with or they're just not interested in chatting too much.
The only problem with any of that, like from their end versus yours, is just like, okay, I feel like, and this may be the only time, but I don't know if you've already done this, so don't take my word for it. But if you've communicated to them in the past about these thoughts and feelings, right, then there would be a mutual understanding, and they would try to, help you out at the end of the day, like with that in mind. But if there's no communication, they're never gonna know it, and it's not their fault if they don't help you with that sort of situation. Like there should be some communication between both parties. Like you can't just assume that they're gonna know every one of these things if you don't say anything to them either. So if you have said stuff to them in the past and this is how you feel now, then it's completely on them for not keeping up or not being able to keep up. And that your feelings for this what's up?
Oh no, it was like I was saying, like the general anxiety disorder, and I told them like when we first met that I really enjoyed hanging out with them because I really thought there was something legitimately wrong with me. Because in VR chat and just trying to socialize for like the past 2 years, not making any new friends or anything like that, despite being like pretty much abandoned or leaving old toxic friend groups behind. So trying to make new ones was just damn near impossible. And I think I have let them know. Like, I know you don't see me as like socially awkward, but that's because we have conversations like these where you can see more of like me rather than me trying to socialize to meet their criteria of what
Yeah.
socializing is. Because like if you just pay attention to how I talk like to Nova and Blue and them, you can see that I'm struggling. Or I'll say a bad joke and it's like
You
That's only
know,
because it's like
dude, all the time. Sometimes it's hard because they're like, the best way to put it into words is they're not, and this is a rare sort. It's not just a you problem. It's a really hard thing to have because I think it needs to be something that's like established with like fucking other friends, is that they kind of need to get to know you to understand the kinds of jokes that you make so that they can play along with whatever you're doing to kind of add to it. Like, if you've ever seen Russian Badger or Lythero, their friends understand each other's jokes. They make jokes around each other all the time. That's because they understand each other to that degree, and therefore those jokes work in that degree. So it kind of works in a similar degree here, where it's like, because they're not understanding your jokes or because there's not enough happening for these jokes to really land or come through, it's really hard for those jokes to work. Is he remudding
that's
himself?
also why I think so. I think that's also one of the reasons why my jokes have been kind of changing lanes.
Are you
is 'cause
gonna
I
say
think the way I
deteriorate?
I don't know. My original jokes were deteriorating because I found a new way of just trying to joke around, which is what like Din was saying, which was like the way I talk, and then the way like sometimes jokes slip out that are completely like out of left field from me are landing a lot better than the ones when I'm trying to be funny. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's also like you said, that sometimes I'm uncharacteristic or like sometimes really blunt and or just really rude sometimes. It like in not even the most malicious way at all.
Yeah.
No malicious at all. It just came out that way.
Yeah. Oh, there's some other monster here that I don't know about?
But I think that's part of the medicine and the therapy kicking in to where it's like I'm not really. I think that's also why I don't really want to like confront like Nova or Blue Air about any of these issues. It's only entirely because not because it would like probably fix a lot of them, but it's more along the lines of like it's not really worth the energy to. I guess that sounds really bad.
No, it is sometimes. If people are stubborn and hard mind, like if they're too stubborn to fix themselves, then sometimes the energy for it is not worth the merit. Because then
Not to mention,
you're not gonna get the kind of like care that you would for them if
mhm.
they asked you to do the same thing. Because if they're not willing to change, then sometimes it's just not worth the effort to put in for it.
Yeah, because I would also hate being like treated like a special case, or like I would, as much as like being accommodated to each other is what friends should do.
Oh
At the same
yeah.
time, it's like I don't want to like be treated differently because the anxiety or the social awkwardness or just I don't know how to explain it properly, but it's like it's not worth the energy trying to fix certain issues to some extent. Because if the friendship doesn't go much further than what I would like it to, then I really don't want to go through all that trouble of getting them to change certain things and me changing to try to also meet in the middle when it's not going to go as far as I would like it to.
Yeah,
And
but that's
we're
the
only like we're also
mm.
only like 2 months into the friendship. Still plenty to, get to know each other. That could change in the future.
Oh yeah.
It's just at the moment it's not really much of an issue because I like hanging out with them. It's just I'm prioritizing somewhat other things. And it's not that I don't want to hang out with them. It's just some things require more. And I know how these conversations and stuff are going to go. So it's like I don't really feel like dealing with it, I guess.
No, it's
It's like I said, like
understandable.
4 different
Like,
things wrapped up in one.
yeah, but that's online friendships for you. Like that is the greatest example of that shit because you have to worry about that shit or you have to deal with shit like that all the time, and it's nothing ever like definitive or whatnot because these guys, like at the end of the day, it's not just you, it's me, it's fucking everybody. We're so disconnected from one another from an online perspective, and that is really difficult to find those connections, and like find the camaraderie or find that like level of care like we would for other people because you're constantly having to worry. So it's really hard at times to sit there and justify some of the actions that people make. That's why I'm okay with like what you were saying. There is some level of care, like or not care. What's the word? Like you can still be kind of careless about some of it because it has only been like a couple of months and stuff. But at some point you're going to eventually like come to realize where these disconnects are at through those
Hmm.
actions. And that's kind of like if they don't share an interest in ever wanting to meet you or if they don't ever really want to try things with you or really explore and do stuff with you in general, then like are they really friends? Like that's the question.
It was just really funny when Lion only met us. Like he only met me like 3 times in total. And he's like, "You should come down. We can like do some stuff." I'm like, I would melt down there, sir."
Yeah. Yeah, at the
Yeah.
moment, like I would say staying in contact or showing some interest in conversations, it's not that hard to do. But the fact that there's like times where there's almost excuses being made or straight up ignorance or not even ignorance, just straight up just actually I guess yeah, it would be technically ignorance is like kind of not an okay thing to do. That is very rude to do in a conversation, especially when you're trying to have one with the person. It shouldn't ever be an excuse for it unless your only excuse should be I'm sorry, I didn't know, right? And then just do that, like fix it. There should never be a yeah, I'm sorry, and then no changes happen. Like there should be changes. There should always be changes.
Yeah. It's just I think it's also just the past friendships and everything I've had in groups. I just don't have the energy to like deal with it. It's like,
You, my
it's
friend,
something that could probably fix later on, or we can just leave it as is.
you, my friend, you have far more patience than me. Far, far more patience than me.
Because it's like We can talk all we want about trying to make accommodations for each other to like get each other to like hang out or tolerate each other, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like if there's so much like if you got to put so much fucking duct tape on the boat, I think at that point the boat is no longer good
Ah,
to sail.
honestly, that's like the struggles.
But
That's just part of the struggles for any kind of relationship, especially from an online thing, because you need actions to reassure things.
if it's worth the effort,
Yeah, because you could sit there
if
all
it's worth
day.
buying the 10th roll,
Yeah, no, it's if it's like I said, if it's worth the effort at the end of the day, there should be a conversation at some point, and it doesn't have to be within like months. I would say it could be at most a year, right? But anytime within a year, you should not anytime within a year. Should be at least maybe within 2 years. Definitely within 2 years. You should express the want, the need, or you should find a way to eventually come in contact with each other physically, like actually getting to see each other, interact, and do stuff with each other. If they don't ever express a want or a need for that sort of stuff, like, and it's like, are you like, come on now, are you friends? Are you really friends? Because that's
I feel like that would
everybody.
be hard too, though, because economic wise, that would be such a fucking like big
Well, yeah.
expense.
Well,
Because
why do you think I'm saying within like 2 years? Because I thought about it. Like within 2 years, there should be some kind of way to get to meet each other in real life. You don't just sit there and not think about it, or at least, like I said, or at least express the want to meet somebody within 2 years. It doesn't have to happen within 2 years. There should be some kind of actionary or expressionary thing that happens. Like you should want to meet each other at some point.
I gotta hurry up and get to Iceborne. Those outfits look sick.
Oh, what? The Iceborne ones or
Well, the armor looks pretty cool. I'm just talking about the ladies behind the table.
Oh god, yeah, no, you can meet them right now. They look like this. Just go to your gathering hub.
Yeah,
But I think the real like point is like out of all the ladies here, right? They all like yeah, you'll talk to them all, right? They'll just be like, "Eh, yeah, whatever," right? But it's her, this one, Pub Lass. She's always like super like nice to you. She sits there, she's just like cares a lot more. Like anytime there's an event, she's like, "Hey, are you going with anybody? I'd like to go with you." That kind of thing.
gallons, cane, gallons,
Gallons, God, there's. Are you kidding me? The tank has been emptied. She's already drained me. Oh God. No. She's the honestly out of all the people here, I'm like, if there's ever a day, I'm not hunting monsters. You and I we could go for a nice, lovely stroll through a jungle or whatever. Have a good time, as they say.
You can be my handler for the day.
Yeah, I know, right? You could be my handler. She's so nice. I love her. She's so
You want to be a
nice.
monster hunter for a day?
God damn. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no, it's
She's so fucking sick.
yeah. That's what I mean. It's like the completely tone shift in like in my personality. Like it'll bounce back and forth, and I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah. There's a comfortability to it, man. You can have those jokes. But if you're in a place where you don't feel that same comfortability, or if you're not able to express yourself, you kind of feel locked out, or that things don't feel welcoming to an open conversation, and then you feel like you're missing out. And sometimes it could be just a you thing because your brain plays funny jokes all the time and you just like can't even think about it, right? But then at the same time, it may not even be you. It may just be the people around you, like making you feel that way, and that's also not okay. Because to that, like for that, it's like, oh, but I want to talk and do stuff. And then they're like, no, because they don't ever give you that chance or that opportunity, and kind of feels like lackluster at times.
Yeah, it's just pretty interesting all around. I'm definitely enjoying my time with the group and everything. I think it's just with a non-toxic group and actual people that, to an extent, are decent human beings. It's just new territory, and I'm trying to use my time and energy sparingly because I really don't want to burn out. I'm trying to make myself either heard or be liked, you know?
Yeah.
Because
No,
like so far it's only you and Din and I think a Lion that I like talking to a lot. I like hanging out with Nova, but Nova seems sometimes very withdrawn or kind of doing his own thing, which isn't a bad thing at all. Just I want to I want him to spend time with people he'll enjoy hanging out with, and I want to spend time with people I can be comfortable and hang out with as well.
yeah.
Nothing against him at all. I doubt it makes it sound like I've been like bashing on them, but no, it's just like long story short, I want them to hang out with who they want to hang out with and not waste my time and vice versa.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm on the same page too with a lot of this as well, where I'm like, yeah, it's cool we can hang out and have a conversation or two, but if you don't feel the same want or need to spend that time like I do with you, then maybe we don't have to hang out. We can just go do our own separate things for a minute until you actually do feel that way. But
Yeah.
it's I don't know. For me, it's just I don't know. You say we're friends, but then you don't give us the actions to justify it. I don't know. Sometimes it don't work. Sometimes it don't work that way.
Yeah, because like even right now, the accommodations, I am staying up to just chat with you.
Yeah.
It's like 3 a.m. for me.
I don't even know why you are. You really shouldn't be.
But at the same time, you got to think about it. If like from now, I'm not even going to be able to see you till the weekend, unless you don't work on Thanksgiving.
No, shouldn't work on Thanksgiving. It's a holiday, so they're not gonna make me.
You can't make me. But yeah,
It's entirely dependent on what happens tomorrow because they're gonna have a talk with me about it. But it sounds like they want me to work more hours to cover for people obviously either leaving or getting fired. So it's good shit for me. That's money in my pocket that I need. But it will be a little bit less time to spend with all of you guys. The only problem is is that it sounds like they want me to cover different hours too. So like I may have to leave earlier just so then I can cover for that person, quote unquote. But that does mean that I'll be returning home like pretty much around or earlier than usual times for that. I'll just be gone earlier to make up for that.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it's just I'm only doing this because one, I enjoy us hanging out, and you and one of the few others are I'm okay with doing this for, and just hanging out with. It's also because I took a nap earlier by accident, so I'm still kind of good. But that's why that's what I'm saying. Doing it is because we won't see each other till like the weekend fully to actually hang out.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I don't think it would end up that way because, like I said, it says they're not gonna make me. They're asking about the times that I have like off for that thing, but I don't think it's gonna end up being that way. Like, I don't have high hopes for the change in those hours because, again, it's not something they want to do. And because I'm still part-time, it sounds like they're not going to make that much changes. But it's just, for this weekend, it sounds like this is the only thing. Or not weekend, this week. Because people did leave and get fired. Oh, tail swing, my bad. Fuck. Fucking mud dragon, man.
Yeah, the whole conversation basically just stemmed from like when Nova was asking about you, and we were talking a bit about like I think he just assumes that we're a bit closer. I think At least
Yeah.
that's what I assumed. Is because we talked and we probably related a lot more than socially dynamically,
But
probably due to
the
shared similar histories.
but that's why I'm like, but it feels like it's a takeaway from responsibility kind of thing. You don't want to like do it yourself. You're asking somebody else, and then you're okay with it. It just seems so lazy. Like you don't want to just ask yourself. Like you could just go ask.
Yeah,
That's why I'm like, that's why I'm
and
questioning it, because to me it's like, okay, cool, you asked somebody else, like just to see how they feel about it, right? But then you're not checking for yourself. You're not doing it yourself. That would be the nicer that would be the nicer thing to do, is to just see for yourself, hey, are you okay? In message.
yeah,
And then to not
I
do
think
it, it just kind of proves it's like through actions you're not really trying. That's it.
yeah,
That you don't
and
really
I
care.
that he doesn't care enough to ask you directly, type of
Yeah,
thing.
that he's willing to
Okay.
take any other alternative path instead of just doing it himself. But then again, that's why I'm like, it's, it makes an ass out of you and me to assume, but it's also just kind of like, you could have just asked me yourself. You didn't have to ask. You didn't have to
Hmm.
ask Moz.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I found fascinating because I think if that were to happen to me, like if I was in your shoes,
Yeah,
I like how we're both similar in the same aspect that this could happen, but we would take entirely different routes. Where I think you are not putting, I don't know the right word to put this, but for the lack of better words, like putting the blame on them. But for me, I would have put the blame on myself, where it's like, why won't they just ask me? What, do I just annoy them or something? Or
well, yeah,
and I found that fascinating that me and you are like a lot alike, but we would take entirely different reactions to that with the same issue.
yeah, because it's not just that. It's like you'd think they would care like you would. You put in the
Mm,
time, you put in the effort, and then guess what? You should get reciprocation back. If you don't get reciprocation back, then like what are you then?
yeah, that's basically what I told him. It's like I think we're a lot alike. It's just when it comes to stuff like that, it turns into there's something wrong with me. That's how I think. But for you, it's like there's something wrong that they're doing.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, that's because usually I'm very like, I usually tend to be on myself pretty hard already, like with certain stuff. So like if I do, like I do a lot of times feel like, yeah, if it's because I'm annoying, then that's just a conversation you need to have with me now so I can fix that. So I'll just be like, all right, then I'll just be less annoying.
Mm,
But that comes from that. That's what I'm saying, is that I have to hear that from them in order to get to that point, because otherwise I'm never going to know until it's told to me. And usually that's why I'm
yeah.
like, I will try to make those changes. I do try to rectify pretty quickly in those situations. Because yes, I do feel like that would be my fault if that ever did happen to that degree. You should never have to sit there and, deal with this BS if you know for a fact you're in the right. That's why I point out
Mm.
so quickly too about it, is because it's like it's reciprocal. You need to reciprocate to me. So if I'm nice to you, right, and I'm willing to ask you how's your day going, or willing to explore with you about shit, then I'm sorry, do the same for me. And if you don't, then it just feels one-sided.
I think it's also like when Nova and them are like asking about certain things, and it feels like if they're asking if you're okay and whatnot, it
Yeah.
sometimes feels like there's only one right answer. You know what I mean? Where it's like I want to be truthful, but at the same time, I don't want to, make them think I'm just like someone that's just perpetually sad or like upset or something. You know?
Eh, it could be like that. It doesn't have to be.
I guess there's not. I guess that kind of came out of left field. That just reminded me of that.
Like,
Because
okay,
like I
being perpetually sad isn't a bad thing, right? But it's whether or not
mm,
that being negative or creating something negative from it is like the real detriment here. So like you're making things negative for everybody all the time, then that doesn't really help them out at the end of the day, because it becomes like, like it becomes
Because you'll be
something
like that
a, a,
one person
a
that
bit
was
of a
like drama
chore.
dumping.
Yeah. Yeah, it becomes a bit of a chore to have to deal with that, because then you always have to constantly sit there and like accommodate for that shit.
Mm.
And then
And it's the thing. It's like I'm worried about becoming that person because there is a lot of things that just kind of trouble me, and it's not like super negative or anything. It's
yeah.
just trapped in my own head because I do take medicine for a lot of things. And
But
sometimes I,
you see the
oh,
thing is right now what we're doing?
mm,
Having a conversation. And it's working, isn't it?
yeah, it's just what I'm thinking of is just like I kind of don't want them to like ask unless they're ready to hear either side. I don't feel like
Then that's where you have to be able to be like, all right, we can have a conversation. But there has to be some kind of reaching between parties in order for that to work. Otherwise, it's
mm,
just going to keep ending up as this like issue where you're never going to be able to get past it. And by the way, it's not necessarily just a you thing, it's also them. So like if they refuse to do it, then that's on them for not being able to do it. Because your solution to the problem, for this problem specifically, is to have a conversation. But if they're not willing to, or if anybody isn't willing to, then it's not good, right? Then it's one-sided and the whole thing's just a mess and no one cares except for you, because you're the only one who can care about yourself at that point.
mm.
But
It was,
that's what I mean when I say, like, if there's no conversation, if there's nothing happening, then this isn't good. It's one-sided and they don't give a shit.
yeah, it was like the past two or three times I didn't mean to rant about it or something because I remember talking to Duke and Nova about having to go to that birthday party. I don't know if you were there for that conversation,
What birthday
but
party?
it was my dad's birthday party, and I tell people this that I'm dead to two of my siblings.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay, now I know, yeah.
yeah, so I didn't mean to rant on about it or talk about it for that long because I was genuinely nervous about going, and Duke and Nova were just there listening. And I didn't want to become one of those people that was just kind of like, I wasn't trying to make it trauma dumping, but I also have to tell myself trauma dumping is only if you kind of catch them unprepared for it, or like, you know,
But yeah. Were you trying to make a
there's
joke out of it?
no, it was it wasn't a joke or anything. It was I said that I was nervous about going, and then they asked why, and then I went on to explaining the whole thing. But as I was going on, it like trying to explain the whole thing, I kept kind of going, which wasn't in, which made me think I was like trauma dumping. But they asked, and I was just replying to it, so I thought I think I'm fine, but the general area of it felt a bit off, I guess, or probably just shouldn't have shared that much, I guess.
No, they asked. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's like I asked and I told them like, hey, if I'm dragging it on so long, just let me know because I just like talking about it and it helps.
But yeah.
And Nova and Duke did say it was fine. It felt like one of those answers like, no, it's fine, it's whatever.
No, then
As in
that's
like I
then
didn't
it's what
care,
they
or if it was like
yeah. Then listen, it's what they said. It's fine. If they have
yeah, and then
oh sorry.
oh no, yeah no, I know it's fine. It just the general sense of it just always felt off and it kind of bugged me. It could be that I'm just upset that I shared a bit too much, and it uh and I guess do you remember that when we one of the first conversations we had was when you were talking about like how I was disconnecting from my old friends,
Yeah.
and you kind of went on about that. I'm not gonna lie, because I just met you and I wasn't trying to overshare with it, but
Yeah.
you kind of kept pressing. I almost straight up said like, "Can you fuck off?"
What? Oh,
Not
really?
Yeah, not it wasn't like because I didn't know you as well, but it was also in a public space with like three or four other people.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
it was like it wasn't anything you were doing. Like it was nice that you were caring that much, but at the same time, you kind of pushed like into uncomfortable territory, especially
Oh.
since we had an audience. And it was like I'm not upset about it or anything now. I just think back on it and it was really funny. Uh they were nice. Like that's why sometimes you heard me pause or like think so long on how to reply. Is because the meta is like I was trying to be more like I don't really want to talk about it anymore,
Yeah.
but I couldn't really think of how to properly say that. And then Nova and then just kept chiming in and I just kept breaking my thought of concentration. It was just you didn't do anything wrong at all. It was just I got pushed into a corner and I felt uncomfortable and it was just like it was what I wanted to say. Luckily I didn't because I feel like that would have had a really rough foundation for our friendship going
Oh
forward.
yeah. No, I mean, if that's what I mean when I say like it's kind of important that that communication gets spoken because then yeah, guess what? I won't press. That's the point.
Well, it's fine. Like I don't think I had an issue full on pressing. It was just the fact that we had an audience of two or three other people I also didn't really know.
Yeah.
And that's what almost made me panic and just saying that because I had to catch myself a couple of times or twice, only twice, where I had to yeah, don't say that. That's really mean. Again, nothing. I'm not upset about it at all. It was just caught me off guard, and I know I was the one that brought it up, but it was one of those things where it kind of I was talking about it, and then simple questions were asked, and I answered, and then it just kept going further and further without me realizing until I got uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's fault. You just
It
I'm
just
pretty happy that I didn't say anything that bad.
yeah. No, I'm glad you didn't. That's like I'm happy that you're like, you're finally being able to like see some shit break out cuz I want you to like express yourself freely. I don't want you to feel like locked behind anything. Or I don't want you to feel locked behind anything.
Mm.
You shouldn't have to, anyways, especially when it comes to stuff like this. You should be completely happy with just saying the things that you say. Now, whether or not that it would be hurtful at the end of the day, that's the only thing you should be worried about, is because those can have consequences. But if it's stuff like, talking like you're talking now, that should be a thing you should always try to strive to do because it's what makes you happy at the end of the day. You only get one life, so why lock yourself behind it?
Yeah, it was just really funny just thinking back on it. That it was like I think it was one of the first times I ever got like uncomfortable in that type of sense, where it's like people are pressing to get more information out of you, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
Oh, makes
Or
sense.
not comfortable with answering it.
Like I said before, man, it makes sense. Should have known. Oh, finally,
But
I got a satiated gem. Hell yeah.
all right.
I need to know what to do. Could probably get rid of speed eating and constitution and then just change it for another gobbler. Or I could take out this critical because that's the only thing that's doing right now is just giving me a boost. That'll give me attack. Actually, I already have attack. We'd be just maxing out only one stat. That's pointless. Never mind.
I also found out recently that I'm a very big fan of sound effects. And it's not like it's not sound on it. Well, it is related to sound, but it's not like an audiophile type of thing. It's more of a texture of the sound rather than the quality of it, I guess, if that makes sense.
Like when a bass sounds really bassy, so it's just like a brrr, and you kind of feel it a lot more in your chest than you would in your ears.
Uh I'm not sure about that level. Let's see if I can think of a good example.
Okay.
Like mm, like UI sound effects, like when you like let's say Jack and Dexter or Ratchet and Clank, and you're like going through some of the menu and it makes the or the just sound effects in general. I really like the like when you're going through horror games and you hear the crunching of the snow or the creaking or the extra levels of an actual sound effect. Let me see. Actually, I'm sure there's a really good example I can think of right.
Eat.
Um,
Well, about to go in without eating. I already did eat. Never mind. Just getting so distracted by killing all these like level 1 monsters real quick, trying to get my rank up. But yeah, oh, I'm actually thinking about it. How long have I been recording for? About like 2 hours. Perfect, if you ask me. Perfect stream material. It already takes a minute to do like an hour's worth, but I definitely don't want to do more than like at least 3 at the moment.
Okay, here's a good example. Oh, you're fighting something now.
Yeah, actually I can't leave. Never mind. Fuck.
Yeah.
Could you tell me what the sound effect is? Maybe I could try pinpointing it there.
No, I have the clip up and everything. I was gonna throw it on stream or something, or throw it so you can watch it.
Oh
I can't
yeah.
stream.
No, trust me, it'll pick up the noise. If I pick it up, it'll pick it up.
Okay.
Because it's considered a Discord noise, like for now, like what you're doing. If you played like a soundboard right now, it'd probably pick up the soundboard noise too.
I just realized, was our entire conversation recorded?
Yes, but I don't have to sit there and put everything that we said up on stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said,
like, I feel bad now because that's like what, 2 hours or about an hour. Just
it's about 2 hours. It's fine. Like I said, not very many people watch this stuff, and again, I doubt anyone's going to give a shit. This is stuff that's probably going to be talked about anyways, so it's not like we're going to give a shit. Unless you don't want it to, then I could just say, yeah, sorry, nope, we're not uploading that stream. That's honestly up to you.
No, I would hate to rob you of that. I would just really hate if like Nova or Blue watched it and they just heard us talking just about all of that.
Oh no, it's because it's a conversation that probably needed to happen at some point. I'm sorry, but it's true. Can't always be sitting there and like having to worry about this shit and then never being able to like have it be fixed or just like constantly having to worry or deal with.
It's not something I was worried about. It was also just trying to relate to what you were saying, because you said you were feeling a tad bit uncomfortable about it. And I'm like, oh no, you're onto something. I just don't have the level of care to deal with it as much because I have other things. Like I want to socialize, but at the same time, I don't want socializing to become a part-time job where I have to fix a lot of things.
Oh yeah. That's why with like that, maybe with that situation, I guess, because it would have to be completely dependent on whether or not that you like and it's just the thing with oh, for fuck's sake, he's using rocks now. Great. Nope, get up. Come on. There we go. Maybe with like with this, it doesn't have to be that way. That's why I said like it should be a comfortable situation to have. Like you could talk to them and it should be fine. Doesn't have to be anything specific. It just I don't know. It feels weird to not have a conversation and just kind of have things kind of end up being this whole like awkward fucking situation with not being able to. Sorry, this guy is fucking. He is throwing so much shit at me right now. For fuck's sake.
He looks really cool though. I like the horns.
Oh yeah, no, dude. He's
Or
probably.
the antlers.
He probably has one of the coolest armor sets as well. If you ever get the chance, because you look like a Viking or some shit. You look cool. Sorry. What the fuck?
Actually, before you go, this is only a couple seconds. I'll send it to you real quick.
Okay, yeah, go right on ahead. It's not like he's going anywhere. He's gonna be up there for a minute. He'll probably put on a ghillie suit too and everything. He won't catch me.
Just pay attention to like the sound, I guess.
Let's see. I could just sit right here because I'm in a ghillie suit. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh.
No, it's fine. Not like I was playing with anybody. It's an offline. I could just go back to online. Oh, the Monkey King.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen this movie. I want to watch it.
I'm the Monkey King, kid.
Oh. Was it his staff?
His staff, the sound effect that's like when he's pulling it out. I love shit like that, especially when it comes to like mechs and stuff. Because like, I think I tried looking into the difference because I was just curious more about myself. Where audiophiles seem to like they like the quality of the sound in its entirety.
Yeah.
But I'm more interested of the texture of what's actually like multiple sound effects layered on top of each other, or just sound effects in general. Because I turn down the music a lot in a lot of games because I love hearing the sound effects, and I only turn down the sound effects when I'm trying to play socially because then it's like I can't hear anybody.
Yeah. No, dude, okay. Really good ass thing for me is Pacific Rim.
Mm-hmm.
That's good sound effects. I love
Yeah.
Pacific Rim sound effects because it sounds so crunchy, heavy, full of weight. It actually feels like a real giant mech versus fucking kaiju kind of shit. Or kaiju, I don't know how to fucking say it properly. But you get my point. It
Yeah.
feels raw, it feels heavy. It actually feels like what it's supposed to. Versus like other mech movies where it's just like, this doesn't feel heavy. This doesn't have weight to it. This feels kind of, noise. It doesn't feel like,
Did
oh shit, he just threw a rock at me. Fuck. But
you ever see Secret Levels Armored Core?
yes, it was so
love that.
good. I want
That
Armor Core
friend that
so
was-
badly.
Yeah, it's so good. We should watch it again sometime because I love that shit.
Yes.
It's only like 5 minutes long anyway. One thing that annoyed me though is that my first experience watching it was so ruined because the friend I was telling you about,
Yeah.
he always enjoys things. I never shit on him for it. But I was actually getting really like into that armored, and my excitement was actually audible. Where I was like, "Oh my god, that's so fucking cool!" And he just had to open his fucking mouth and ruin it. Where he's like, "Wow, you're like creaming your pants over there, just enjoying." I'm like, and I'm just like, "Fuck you."
Oh my god, though. No, I don't
It's
blame
just
you.
like-
It's oh my god. Dude, I felt like that when I was watching Pacific Rim. I was like, oh my god. Like, this sounds good. This feels good.
Yeah, because I'm not someone that usually gets like super invested or super excited about things like that.
Yeah,
But
and then
but,
when you
like,
do,
when I was,
you're
it's
like,
like all of a sudden like you're being weird or like it pisses me off.
it's the fucking being weird. You're like, dude, that's a fucking normal reaction. They're the weirdos for sitting there being like, ugh, how dare you enjoy something? It's like, shut up, I'm enjoying it, dude. This is, oh my god, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I straight up throw shit at him like every time about it now because like sometimes he does the same overreactions of like, let's say we're watching an anime and there's like a hot chick on there and then he makes noises
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm like, wow, that's so funny. Or it's pisses me off. The one time I got excited for something and I kept my mouth shut whenever they got excited. Fucking dickheads.
And dude, no, I get that because it's being a party pooper. You're taking the fun out of it because it's not coming from you. It's coming from someone else, and it's just like it's like a weird form of jealousy or control. And I'm like, that's so gay that you can't just let somebody else have some fun and enjoy some things. It has to be monitored or controlled, and it's always so gay. I'm like, that's so lame that you can't just let someone have fun. It's so dumb.
It's like when I was telling them, like, I was using the heavy bow gun in Rise because you can place landmines and you have to get, like, up in their face. to
Yeah, and then
shoot 'em.
they criticizes you for using it. It's like, that's a viable, that they let you use it. Don't get mad with me. Yeah, like,
He's like, that's such a boring way to play. I'm like, fuck
like,
you.
shut the fuck up. Like, let me play the thing, motherfucker. Dude, no, you see, here's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna diss on you for playing the way you want to. The only reason I'm gonna diss on you is, like, when I need you to do anything other than that thing, because it's impossible. Like, my reasoning for why you can't use Hammer on Fatalis is, you're never gonna stun him, and that's all Hammer's good for, is stun. Like, don't get me wrong, that's the best fucking mechanic you could ever have. but that dragon ain't gonna, but that dragon, I'm sorry, yeah, no, fuck you, no, like, no, like, if the dragon could be stunned, like, go for it, I want you to play hammer, you're so good at it, right? But that dragon cannot be stunned, no matter how hard you try, he's gonna whoop your ass. I'm like, please play
It's just
anything
really
else.
funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny because that whole interaction was just reminding me, why are you buying food at the, or clothes at the soup
Why
store?
are you
Fuck
buying?
you.
Yeah, I was like, why are you buying clothes at the superstore? Fuck you! It's just, that's the only reason I would be mad at you. Is like, listen, it doesn't matter whatever you're doing right now. It's not going to kill that thing, and I need you to be more effective. Please do anything else. I promise you, I will enjoy the experience a million times more. But you're never gonna fucking stun that asshole, and I need you to stun him. Like, oh.
It's I'd only change or I'd only see an issue with it is if I was dying a lot trying to use it.
Yeah, no.
That's why I'm trying to learn just the charge blade, because the shield is really good, and Dan explained that it has like, if you do certain combos you can, or you're already automatically blocking. I'm like, that's fucking sick. I want to learn that.
Yes. No, seriously, fucking charge blade is such a good weapon. Switch axe. Sorry. Switch axe. I get it in my brain. I'm sorry.
My switch army penis.
Yeah, my switch army penis. I hate that visual now. You just unswitch it and you're like, which one are we gonna go with today? Horse cock? Nah. We'll go with feminine cock. What gives a shit?
Switch the drill bit.
Yeah, just ribbed for her pleasure. No, I just fucking, oh god, my brain, I'm lost now. Fuck.
Just hit the monster. Just hit the monster.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to do a charge hit so I could get more damage off
You
on
didn't
it.
sharpen your blade, did you?
No, I didn't, because I'm being a dumbass.
I'm gonna kill you with the dull blade.
It's not that dull. The way it does decrease with level, but it's not.
Excuse me, sir, you're not doing the optimal damage.
Oh god, as long as no one is like making it such a federal fucking issue, we should be fine. I haven't taken my demon drug. That's probably why I'm not doing enough damage.
You really are.
I
You're
should
doing the optimal damage.
I should have taken my fucking demon drug. And it's
You're
like,
taking your vitamin D.
yeah, it's like, hey grandpa, you should have taken your fucking drugs. What are you doing? Oh god. Ugh. That's probably why I've also had to heal for a minute too. Stop that shit. I don't care, buddy. Let me heal. There you go. Yeah, I haven't been doing optimal damage. I actually could have done better damage. She proceeds to knock him over with one hit. Yep, should have done that. Oh yeah, there we go. He's dead. Yeah, Grandpa finally took his drugs. Look at what happens. Yeah,
Alzheimer's ain't kicking my ass no more.
yeah, just like you wake up and you're like All Might, all of a sudden you're like, oh, you get buff and you're like, ugh, start kicking ass.
Oh, I think the reason why I brought up the whole audio thing was because it's like what do you call it?
Is it the difference in audio between Rise and World? Because from what I've heard, Din has said that he likes the audio a lot better from World, but he likes the gameplay from Wild a lot better.
Oh no, that's not where I was going at all.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's good to know because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have to turn up my game then for World, but
Oh, even you
I
don't have it
also-
up?
no, because I need to hear. Well, I can hear things. I'm not paying attention unless they're roaring or something's happening, something big. But I brought it up because sometimes I'm kind of a bit of an ass, but sometimes I kind of judge people a bit based on like their voices, especially in VR chat on people that I want to try to talk to. And I feel like such an asshole for it, but I think it's also just rooted into I am only like attracted to certain types of sounds or voices, and same with
Oh, cool. I got Vitality
I
Plus.
even
Sorry, go on.
it's also just my my own voice sometimes sometimes I'll go completely mute because I don't want to hear myself talk. That's why sometimes I'm mute and messaging,
Do you
like in VR
have
chat.
a repeat thing whenever that happens?
A repeat thing?
Yeah, like a feedback.
No, I just hear myself because I also don't like chewing noises. Like my coworker sits next to me and he eats, and I fucking hate it. And I sometimes have to watch YouTube even when I'm eating because I don't like the sound.
Oh, dude, have I been pissing you off this whole time by eating sun chips?
No, no, not at all. It was I sometimes it's just really funny just hearing the crunch out of nowhere.
Dude, these sun chips
but
are really good. Wait, do you?
but I haven't heard anything like that, so I think you're good.
Okay.
It's it's not like every single chewing noise, but it's for the most part a lot. Because I think if it's more crunchy, then I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Because at least then it's not like slapping or slurping or
No,
like
understandable.
because like if we ever hang out like in person or something, and you're eating something, and if I look annoyed or if it's like I put on headphones or I'm just not listening, that's probably the case. But I was just bringing that up because like I just like a lot of certain people's voices. Like I know Fridge is what transitioning, but they have a really nice voice that they've been working on, and I really like it.
Yeah, well, okay, repeat
It's
what?
what
Like
what
you
part?
it felt like you mashed a bunch of your words together.
Oh, sorry.
That's
It
not
was I
yeah.
started speeding up. My bad. It was the reason why I brought it up is because sometimes I just judge people based on their voices, and I just like audio. And the
No, no,
food
no, no, no. Okay,
is
so
the
I
problem.
got all of that, but then you were saying something
Oh,
about like sorry,
oh no,
about
Fridge.
yeah, about Fridge. You were
Yeah, because I know they're transitioning, right? And they've been working on their voice, and
yeah.
their voice is really nice. That I like hearing them talk in the way that they do. Same with Din's voice. I love their voice, and same with Mochi's voice, and yours too, because it's very character. I don't know how to explain yours.
Very energetic, characteristic, and then a lot of you keep saying I sound like the fucking scout. I'm like, I don't. I really, really
It's only
don't.
when you do that. I can hear it sometimes, but it's only when you do like the accent. That's when it really comes out.
Well, when I'm starting to go Boston,
Pretty much. Like
ah,
you sound like when you're talking right now, you just sound like you're a cousin of his or something.
oh
But when you
yeah.
start doing the Boston, that's when you really sound like him.
Oh Jesus. Dude, it's just because I fucking watched so many of those SFMs as a kid. I'm sorry, I loved the Scout in the SFMs, so I just always be like, hey, yo, I'm Scout, as like a little kid.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, if we completed an entire 1-star rank. We have to go to 2-star, and then, let's see, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got like 4 more left to go. Christ.
It's so funny too because I keep wanting to compliment like your just voice sometimes because for sure they're working on it. Or at least I remember them saying they've been working on it.
What?
But at the same time, their voice they're doing like I think it's vocal training or something to make it
Yeah.
sound like that. And I want to compliment, but I always get like embarrassed or like taken out last second. So I'm just talking to them like normal. It shouldn't be embarrassing. It's like they're working hard on it.
Yeah, no, it's fucking perfect. More
Yeah, no, they're
power.
nailing it.
Like honestly, if you practice enough with it, like more power to you. You honestly deserve it. I'm a weirdo, and I'm like, you don't have to do fine. I don't know. I prefer people in their real estate than the fake shit. So if they prefer that, that's their choice. That's cool.
Yeah, because I was reading more into like why I am like this because I like the texture and because people like that or like Fridge that work on their voice, it's more controlled and more, you know, uh how do you it's more controlled and they have like more depth to it because it's actually, the way they want it to sound.
Yeah.
And I have like a mixed bag with my voice because sometimes I really like my voice, but sometimes I absolutely despise it and I'm never happy.
Oh man, no, I feel so like okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how often you ever like recording yourself or doing shit. I'm telling you, you'll get over it super quickly if all you ever do is just listen to yourself being constantly recorded and stuff. You'll eventually come to like what you sound like or what you
Oh no,
say.
I do like So that's why I'm to where I am right now, because I always hated my voice. I have done recordings and I have done videos, and my voice right now, I like it. It's just sometimes I'll despise it just out of nowhere. And I think that's more along the lines of the textural thing, along with just the GAD, the anxiety disorder with it,
Yeah.
because this is what people hear. And in my head, it sounds different because that's, I'm the bone structure, the vibrations are in my head, but it doesn't translate through in person and or in my. But I've gotten kind of over it, and I like that my voice stands out a bit compared to most. It's just sounds very bland or soft spoken. But at the same time, I don't really see that as a real issue. I it's like a mixed bag. Like I said, I sometimes I absolutely love my voice, sometimes I hate it. That was a really long-winded sentence.
No, it makes sense. You just, like I said, it's just sometimes it's just you have to hear yourself enough to like to know what you sound like and just to be comfortable because that is kind of a like it turns into like something that's kind of like a new thing for you where you're like, wow, that's what I sound like. I don't like that sound. It's just because you're not used to it. And then when you finally do, you're like, okay, it's not that bad. I'm telling you, it's just something you kind of have to like get used to.
Now, the one thing I like about it is that I have a voice that can read horror stories. I just have to train it a bit more. Because
Uh, number 19. Burger
yeah,
King
pretty much.
foot, yeah, Burger King foot lettuce.
I've been messing around. I recorded this like a couple months ago because a friend wanted it, and I was just like, okay, sure. Because I really love listening to creepypastas and scary stories, which is really funny. I think I liked listening to scary stuff despite having GAD because the horror made sense. Like the reason I was feeling anxious makes sense with horror or scary,
Yeah,
but with horror stuff, it's just nice. I just love listening to horror. I can't get enough of it. But seeing scary stuff, oh my god, dude, that reminds me. Have you ever seen this movie called Green Inferno?
no, I think I've heard of it once.
Okay, don't ever watch it. But straight up, I saw this scene that was really fucking brutal. It was like someone getting chopped up, and I thought, oh, because I knew it was fake. I was like, oh, that's kind of that's pretty gross. And then like it went on and it continued. I'm like, oh, that's kind of brutal. But there was no fear or anything in my head. But my body had an actual reaction. It felt like super nauseous, and then I couldn't think for a couple seconds, and I had to go lay down. So I straight up like closed everything down, locked my computer, like threw the blanket on my monitor, protected from the cats, and I went to lay down and fell asleep. That was like the strongest reaction I've ever had to something like that.
Was
But there
it
was no fear. There
what
was my head was just like completely normal.
was it really that bad for you?
I guess so. Like it was. I don't know what happened. Like because I've seen some pretty messed up stuff, but I guess never that much in one spot. I guess. Yeah, I don't do well with gore. That's what I was telling Nova when they started watching when they wanted to watch like that one movie, the Terra or what is that that clown. I
The
repeatedly say like I don't do
the
well with gore
the,
and I hate
the
gore for
terror,
life.
whatever the fuck they called it.
Yeah, I told him like I'm probably gonna sit it out if we end up doing a really gory movie because I can't stand gore because it's just only thing scary about gore is just the fact that it's gore. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's like, are you squeamish to when someone rips their stomach out? And it's like, 9 times out
Yeah,
of 10, you're like, yeah. And you're like, okay, then maybe this will be a scary movie. Not really. It's just makes me queasy. It makes me want to
just
puke.
gross.
Yeah, it's not
It's not.
scary. It's just
I don't get
gross.
like nauseous too often about it, or rarely ever. That was the first time that's ever happened. But I think that's also because of the medicine. Like it's finally kicking in that things are actually scary to me now. It wasn't just terror all the time. Now it's like, okay, we're only activating it when it's actually scary, you know?
Yeah.
So now it hits 10 times more now that it actually has fuel in the tank. But God, that hit like a motherfucker, dude. I'm like, okay, I know what we're now avoiding.
Yes. No, dude, like when it comes to those sorts of movies and stuff, it's not that I'm squeamish, it's just like this is gross. I like eating popcorn with my scary movie, and now I'm watching what is the equivalent of someone popping a zit in front of my face. I don't want to see this anymore. I'm just like stop eating. I'm like I don't watch this anymore.
Yeah, I think I was straight up like shooken up even like the following day when I was trying to fall asleep, just shooken up by it without really thinking about it. I'm like,
Was
that
it
was
was
really
it like
brutal.
was it like like were you shaken up because of it being like gross? Or you're like ugh, like you have to like think about it again, like ugh, like thinking about it that way, or what?
I think I think it was just I think what made it so scary is the fact that how easily that stuff can be done in real life. Like
Oh
so easily with almost no effort. And that made my body feel really light and like not heavy at all, if that makes sense. Where you're just like you feel very vulnerable and it was a terrible time. I think I can if I think about it, like trying to explain it more, I could probably come up with a better
no,
one, but just like on the spot, it's like, ugh,
no, I
that was not
completely.
a fun
Okay, here
time.
we go. This is what I was trying to find. Yeah, take a look at this.
I can't see
Bambaro.
anything.
Oh, is it not streaming?
Black screen.
Black screen. Impossible.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's fucking sick.
Oh, is it just because I'm not?
Slugger? Slugger?
Let's see. That's just the alpha. Yeah, this is a beta, but we could take a look for a second. It has resentment, which is an okay ability. Speed eating, offensive guard, health boost, mushroom mancer. No slugger. Sorry.
Damn it! I want. Do you know if
Off-
this is good for the charge blade?
for the charge blade, yeah, it has offensive guard. That
Oh,
literally works with it. I was about to say, I'm like anything that blocks, offensive guard is really good for anything that blocks. Because
that's
it
pretty
gives you,
sick.
yeah, because it gives you an attack boost for any time that you do a successful block.
Oh, fuck! It's already 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm about to. I think I'll do one more fight, and then I think I am also gonna call it quits, and then maybe upload the video. That's still up to you. But other than
Uh,
that,
I don't want to rob you of it, but at the same time, I probably chose a really bad time to talk about all.
oh,
Of
yeah,
Hmm.
no, I'm gonna say still no. I don't think it was a bad time. I just think, honestly,
Because
I
I
don't
do
think
plan on talking to them about it, but I have to see that it's worthwhile to do it. I guess
if it's
you know what I mean.
worthwhile. It doesn't. That's up to them at the end of the day. Like it's worth discussing if you're willing to do something about it, right? If you're willing to have a talk or a conversation, that's up to them if they want to have a conversation with you about it. It's
Hmm.
not bad to have it either because they probably have opinions about us too, and that's just usual shit. Everyone's got something on someone. There's not really anything. You can't really win either way. Everyone's gonna have something on someone at some point. It's just something everybody does. I don't necessarily
Bastards.
agree with it. I don't. I was gonna say bastards. I was gonna say I don't necessarily agree with all of it all the time.
Nah,
But
say with your
there's.
chest.
I say it with my chest. Oh Jesus. I think personally, if you're gonna have like an opinion on someone, at least let the other party member know so that it's like something that could be fixed or whatever, like something that they understand and that they try to avoid with you, and that it shouldn't
Mhm.
be like a reoccurring issue. Like, and if it is, then it's like okay. But other than that, like it shouldn't be. It should be something that's actually talked about, or something that they understand. Like there should be some understanding to the things that are going on. It shouldn't feel like it's something you can't talk about. Also, I need to see something for a second because I've been noticing latent power and I haven't touched this fucking thing.
It's
Like,
probably a good thing too that you're haven't. Well, actually, no. That's probably
oh no, that's just
it's a
affinity.
it's a good thing that maybe the schedule you have right now is probably against us playing together because that allows me time to actually catch up. Because Din's been helping me get through a lot of stuff,
Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm
and I
just
think
gonna.
we plan on doing some stuff tomorrow too.
Ah. Honestly, do whatever it is that you want to do at the end of the day. I don't really care whatever you do. I just want you to just want you to fucking feel comfortable. That's all, man. Things shouldn't feel hard for you. Oh, you can just make it look else. Okay. I forgot you
Yeah,
can
it's
make. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh no, it's. I think it's fine overall the way it is now. It's just I'm not really bothered by much of this stuff. It's annoying when it happens, but luckily I have enough independence and where it's like it doesn't really matter to me whatsoever. If it really bothered me, then I will say something about it. But I have people that I want to hang out with, and they're on that list to hang out. It's just it's not as high as like let's say you or Din. Uh, I can't think of anybody else at the moment
Oh, you're all good.
because it's like okay, I know how Blue and Nova's interactions are going to be, and they're not bad. I do enjoy hanging out with, but I think I can just do schoolwork or I can just go play my retro games and I won't miss much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sure eventually, like, we can get close enough and I will talk to him about it. That's only if the issue continues, or I don't even see it really as an issue. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's. Hmm. It's not really. I would say it's only going to become an issue if it's something that persists or continues in such a way where it's being completely ignorant, right? Like I was saying before, it's like about ignorance at the end of the day. It's about that lack of action. But if it's not, if it's actually being looked at and cared for, then it will. Then it's not an issue. That's why I said it's like it has to come from an understanding place from both ends. So it's like the same thing with now it shouldn't be a demand sort of thing if you don't know them enough. But if it's something like
Hmm.
a friend or whatever, and then it's like they are represented by he, like by she or they or whatever, right? Then it's like okay, well, then call them her. Done. Because you're respecting that person by doing that, and they respect you the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not a demand sort of thing, but it's just a respect thing, then it'll go. You'll go a far bit like further down the line with your relationship with the people that you're with. But yeah, kind of the whole like backbone of a lot of this is that it just comes from communication and then respect.
Mumbo jumbo.
You said that so fast. What did you just say?
No, I said mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo. But yeah, honestly, I think
Sorry, it
go on.
the personality I just have makes it sound like I don't care about a lot of things. It's to an extent I don't, but it's it's only because past stuff and it's I yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
Are you afraid to explain it?
No, it's I don't. I'm trying to. The way I phrased it made it sound like I didn't care what you said. That's not what I meant. I'm saying like when I say things and it makes it sound like I don't care. That's not always the case. Although sometimes the majority of the time it is, but it really depends on what it is.
Okay.
Sorry, that just came out at a weird time.
Yeah, I'm like trying to get like, what are you talking about right now? Why? Okay.
No, because I said mumbo jumbo, and then I thought about it. I'm like, that makes it sound like I don't care what you said, and I'm like, I should probably explain that.
Oh, God damn it. No, you're good. Goodness, I need more
I just,
catalyst. I need more catalyst.
yeah, I think I'm just developing more of a personality where it's like, I don't really want to care about it unless it's super important or like, I don't know. Still working on it.
Still working on it.
Trying to figure out what's worth spending energy on and what isn't.
It's a.
Ain't that a beat?
I'll say this. I think. I think it'll be worth your energy and time if it's something you know that can be talked about. If it's not something you know that can be talked about, then it's not. Where the fuck did I not have any more armor? Oh, I don't have any more armor. Okay.
Also, did you delete the Luna art?
The Luna art. Like, what do you mean?
From the not safe from work?
Yeah, because it sucked.
Oh, okay. I
Why are
was
you
like,
looking there? If you don't mind me asking.
sometimes it pop like someone posted something. I went through it, and I was still where like I was still looking above stuff, and I was scrolling down, and I was like, wait, did I pass it? Because I was like, I didn't see it anymore. I'm like, that's a weird. Am I
Yeah.
just crazy? Did I imagine it?
No, no. That's I literally was like, eh. I didn't like it, so I was just like, I want to take a minute to just oh wait, it's being cultivated process anyways. What do you mean? It's fucking yeah, I want 2 seats. So damn hard about that. Fucking
No, I was just
Argosy.
curious if I just imagined it or not. If it was just like I'm going crazy.
No,
The
you're
heart sees what it
not.
most desired.
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going crazy. I just fucking I decided to take it off because I was like, that fucking I don't like how I drew it. I want to improve it better. I need to do an art stream here shortly too to figure out. Oh my god, did I just step on a chip? Yes, I fucking did. God damn it. Oh well. Still gonna eat it. Fuck.
My toe fungus. I'll eat it if I want to.
Yeah. These are my warts. No one else can eat them. No. Jesus. But no, it's honestly, it's just I'm a perfectionist, so if I see something long enough that I'm like, eh, gross, like I'm just gonna fucking get rid of it.
Hmm.
That's me.
Okay, that answers that question. I thought I was just crazy. I'm like,
Huh.
I could have sworn there was an artwork here.
Nah, it's literally just me. I'm like, I just sometimes I don't want to fucking do it. Oh no, okay, no, this actually is the perfect reason to go fight Fatalis again because I want the full set of Fatalis for my cat since it's the best shit. And the only way I'm gonna get the next weapon for my cat is unless I literally go kill one and then break his fucking head for an evil eye, because that's all I need.
Crack your fucking skull open.
So this will be the perfect opportunity for me to go 1v1 the Fatalis so I could go give my cat the full set.
Yeah, it's,
But I'll give
I
him...
really suck at ending conversations, so I'm just gonna go because it's bedtime for me. Well, it was bedtime 2 hours ago.
Yes. You're all good. But yes,
Yeah, no.
my little cat is no
Fun
longer a
chatting.
kid. Absolutely. Look at this little
He's a
shit.
dragon now.
Yeah. He's my little dragon. I can't wait for him to get his weapon too, because that'll be the next like fucking best thing. It'll be a little guy on his back. That'll be so funny. But yeah. Did I eat? I hope I did. I'm gonna fight the Odo Garen one last time, and then we're gonna end the stream there. So yeah. Is this you parting ways?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can chat again. Hopefully. Well, I guess the weekend's just Monday, right? No, today's Tuesday.
Yeah, today's Tuesday. So if I will inform you if I'll inform you if I'm working the rest of the days. We're currently I have to discuss it with them tomorrow. If the person didn't quit, like if they didn't leave today, um then my times will probably stay the same. Which means that means tomorrow will be my last day for the rest of the week before I go back to work next week. If they did leave, then that means that I might have to work Wednesday at a much earlier time. But that means I will return home earlier because it's the holidays and we can't stay anywhere past midnight. So
Oh, okay.
So I will return home earlier than usual to make up for
Well,
that.
if all else fails, there's still the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
Good. At least now we have weekends to look forward to. I
Yeah.
got to start getting up sooner on the weekends though, because I'm tired of like sleeping till like 2 p.m. and then having like half the weekend. So fun though. God, sometimes I wish I worked night shift. Sometimes I wish I didn't.
Honestly,
Alright,
same
have a good
page.
night.
Yeah, you too. Peace.
Bye.
There we have it. Awesome. So, we will finish off this last fight because we kind of grinded for a bit. And then what we're going to do is after this is all said and done, we'll check out our rank and then we'll see what shit we can possibly do next. But we're going to keep going down the line until we are finished 100% of our optional, once we're finished with all of our optional missions for the 2nd star rank. But it looks like for the 3rd star rank and the 4th star rank, we're gonna have like maybe 3 fights or 3 things to do because they are not giving us a whole lot. But it seems like they're also gonna be really big fights. So the Blue Azure, whatever it's called. So just Rathalos or Rathian, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, I'm bleeding. Didn't even know that. Don't worry, we'll just walk it off. After all, it's been a minute. Oh, Jesus. It has been a minute, so... It's always so fun to fight these guys, as always. I just thoroughly enjoy it. One of the few times that I've actually, like, enjoyed a fight from any of the monsters was always the Odo Garen, and, you know, surprising enough, I'm gonna have to take a solid agree with Din and say the Fatalis fight is also very fun. Despite it having a lot of, like, kill moves and, you know, fucking eventually having to worry about, it's a worth the grind. It's a fight that actually feels like a dragon fight because he looks and feels like an actual dragon. Well, the rest of these guys are like, yeah, this is just a big dog with weird bug problems, or that this is a weird water lizard that you have to deal with. Oh, it keeps moving too fast. After it's been a minute since I've actually fought this guy. I haven't fought this guy in a really long time, too. Look, I might need to cut off his... I might have to clip his nails. He's going too much on me. Woo. After all, I do remember, I think I was maining probably Charge Blade a lot for this, so... when I fought him. Because I think the first full set that I made was... the Charge Blade variant for Ebony Odo Garen's fucking set of shit for weapons. I also like him as like a monster because he's very colorful looking. I also like his armor set too. It's very very Asian themed. It looks really cool. Oh man, damn. Trying to focus in on the last little bit here. I also kind of want to wake up a little bit earlier to do some more with my pals. Oh, damn it. He went in for a second strike. He pissed? I think he is. No, not yet. He's tired. Nice. Ah, got me with that fucking bleed, baby. Let's see if we can try and get the Dragonator on him. Here we go. Yeah, Master Rank is a lot harder. They're not bullet spongier. They are spongier or tankier. They are definitely way more aggressive with the new set of moves. And their armor sets are definitely far more worth it than their low and high rank counterparts. Honestly, I feel like, and this is the only time I'm gonna like really say this because I want to save it for the video, but low and high rank is, if you don't get the DLC, it feels like you are missing out on so much of the game's potential as a whole, not playing, you know, Iceborne. Because there's so much more to it. Like, this is such a worthy DLC. And just... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, he's gonna keep kicking my ass, isn't he? Yes, yes, he is. Might have to Mega Potion this bitch. Come on, cat. Give me the thing. Thank you. Alright. Cut his tail off. Kinda want to. Ooh. Take that off of your hands. Ah, it didn't attack me then. Fuck. That was so good too. You listen to me, you little shit. Get over here. I'm not finished with you. Who said you were allowed to fucking keep attacking? Only I'm allowed to. Fucking die. Oh, he's not dead yet. Ah, damn it. That's the thing, is I also can't tell when he's gonna die because they don't give you a death marker in the special arena. So it's really hard to tell if they're gonna do it like running away and whatnot. Like, you can't tell if they're gonna die because they don't limp. Because you have them trapped. They do get tired though, so there's that. Nope. Come on. Yeah, no, what are you doing? Me! No, he didn't walk in. Yeah, he didn't get smashed into the wall. Oh, now he's just pissed. Ah, my fault for not being able to do it. But that's what the special arena is for. It does help with getting the damage done. Oh, sweet! Tail's broken, you bitch. Come on, you fuckhead! Oh. Damn it. Ouch! Your cute puppy bit me! Oh. You motherfucker, get over here! Oh! I have to complete all of these side missions or else it's gonna be the end of me! Ah, here we go, finally. Oh yeah, give me a little clip. Oh, he didn't get it. Ah, damn it. Walked into that one. You know something else that I also really like about the about Iceborne and all this other shit is that they let you you get to play. Actually, I don't even think it's just Iceborne, but I also like World for exploring the alternate versions of of these like monsters, so that they have different they have different attack patterns, they have different effects. So it's not just like the same shit as before. Now you have to deal with an extra layer of something to this monster that they don't just have this monster being the only, like, this one and only thing, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, they're not just fire resistant, now it's only dragon. Or other shit like that. It's just stuff like that. I don't know. I like it. It's a cool thing. I'm kind of waiting for me to get to 100 though, because I do want to talk a little bit about it. If the fights, and this is like the only thing I'm going to say about this, is if the fights turn out to be worse than some of the fights that I've had to do before with like Fatalis or any of these other guys. Like if I had to grind this hard to be able to fight certain monsters and they turn into a big ass disappointment, then Fatalis, for fuck's sake, then I'm like, then was it really worth grinding to 100 MR to finally be able to fight a different version of a monster I've already fought? Oh, hold on. He's tired. Quick. No. Stop it. There we go. Knock his ass out. There you go. All right, nice. We can go grind his bones and his tail for a second. But yeah. I'm hoping that the Brutal Tigrex, the Ruiner Nergigante, and other MR100 fucking monsters are actually going to be worth the fight. Because I hate, the one thing I don't like at the moment is how much grind you have to do to just get to Master Rank 100. I'm hoping those fights are worth it because, you know, that's a lot to grind. That's an insane amount to grind. And just from what I'm having to do right now, like, you could definitely tell it's gonna be a minute before we finally are able to do it. Because my end goal here is that I want to create a review, a guide, and a tier list all in one for this entire game, because there's so much and it's so fun. But my only problem is that with some of it, okay, yeah, we're getting to there. We're at 50. We're almost at 58. We're almost there. Yeah, my only issue is like there's always been some problems that I've had with certain games like this. And I think this will actually be the perfect time for us to save and quit. So let's just do that real quick and then just have a little chat. Just do a little talk, you know, while we're here. But yeah, let's save that shit real quick. Love the palicos during this entire time. It's really cool. Yeah, save the progress one more time. We go so far beyond our own, like, sharpness because of it. It's so cool. But yeah, this actually be a perfect opportunity now that we have the chance. You know, I love the background. I'm still the same shit. Same shit, different day. But yeah, the plan here is that I want to actually fully complete this game so I can actually have an adequate take on it. Because I feel like with certain stuff or with certain things that we're doing at the moment, I want to actually give this game a full-blown ass review because I went so far with it playing it from like start to finish. Like at first, I was like, okay, this is a kind of a cool game, but ever since playing it with like friends and stuff, it's been one of the best fucking games I've ever played. Like this is hands down like in the greats. Like this is worth the time and the merit for people to play. And that's what I really want people to like get from this entire experience whenever we're doing this stuff is to just see it, right? Like this game is worth the money. It's so worth the money. My only take at the moment is that if the grind, and this is my only, if the grind is going to be ridiculously huge and the fight turns out to be mediocre to lame, like if it doesn't feel like a Fatalis fight where it took a while to get to that point, then I don't want to have to grind forever for me to finally fight a couple monsters that feel like slightly different or slightly better versions of monsters that I've already fought. Like that's not fucking fair. Why make me grind super hard for that shit? It feels like, how do I describe it? It feels way more grindier to do that than it does grinding for materials to get armor pieces and stuff like that. Like that's probably the worst out of it that I have to like complain. That'll be like an absolute negative. Post game feels, if it does that, it's gonna feel like shit because I don't want to grind that much just for me to fight a slightly different version of a monster and then it having the same mediocre effect as like, for example, like an Odogaron, right? Where if I fought him, there was actually something uniquely interesting about it, right? But I didn't have to grind to get it. It took me a minute, but it wasn't anything that was major. So I got to fight him at like a healthy rate. And this isn't healthy at all. Like I have to grind so much in order to do it. I know how to speed. I could probably speed run it if I go through with that whole monster barrage killing fucking things for each of the regions, because they give you like 5 monsters to fight for each region, which is just whatever that region specific set of monsters is. So like these monsters exist in this region, go kill them all in like one run. Okay, cool. I can do that, right? And then leave it at that. Same thing with like there's like 3 or 4 sets of that same mission, and they're all 5 different types of monsters that you have to go fight for a single region. Like I could definitely do stuff like that to grind for MR, and maybe it goes like fine for that, but I don't want to fucking sit here and grind for fucking ever just to get to eventually fight a monster that doesn't feel as good as Fatalis if the grind is that much. Like it shouldn't have to feel that way. I don't know. Personally, I think Fatalis was such a good fight because it felt like the finale of things for the story, had the proper conclusions, and you got the proper gear that, like, you know, to boot with it. Like, it's a really good fight. Makes sense. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now for speculation. I'm hoping that's the case. That it actually will feel like good finale fights, right? Or good, like more post credit, or not post credit, but post game completion shit, right? But that's the big plan. We want to go to MR 100. We're gonna grind to that, and then that's literally it. We're gonna go fight the other monsters I haven't gotten to fight. So, or kill, because I want to slay every monster in the game. That's what I want to do. I want to fucking kill every monster at least once.